Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit. If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic hair you call a wig, I'm gonna wreck your shit so hard that you won't even be able to walk with your limp dick. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your shaving, barbic little ass that your breath is gonna smell like shoe polish. Then I'm gonna take that little red anal bead on your belt and push it in your face. I'm gonna flagellate you with my fucking beard. I'm gonna build you a pair of runic mechanical balls and use surgical precision to solder them to your groin. Where your manhood ought to be just so that I can kick them with my iron fucking feet, you twat. Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit. If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic hair you call a wig, I'm gonna wreck your shit so hard that you won't even be able to walk with your limp dick. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your shaving, barbic little ass that your breath is gonna smell like shoe polish. Then I'm gonna take that little red anal bead on your belt and push it in your face. I'm gonna flagellate you with my fucking beard. I'm gonna build you a pair of runic mechanical balls and use surgical precision to solder them to your groin. Where your manhood ought to be just so that I can kick them with my iron fucking feet, you twat. Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit. If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic hair you call a wig, I'm gonna wreck your shit so hard that you won't even be able to walk with your limp dick. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your shaving, barbic little ass that your breath is gonna smell like shoe polish. Then I'm gonna take that little red anal bead on your belt and push it in your face. I'm gonna flagellate you with my fucking beard. I'm gonna build you a pair of runic mechanical balls and use surgical precision to solder them to your groin. Where your manhood ought to be just so that I can kick them with my iron fucking feet, you twat. Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit. If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic hair you call a wig, I'm gonna wreck your shit so hard that you won't even be able to walk with your limp dick. I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your shaving, barbic little ass that your breath is gonna smell like shoe polish. Then I'm gonna take that little red anal bead on your belt and push it in your face. I'm gonna flagellate you with my fucking beard. I'm gonna build you a pair of runic mechanical balls and use surgical precision to solder them to your groin. Where your manhood ought to be just so that I can kick them with my iron fucking feet, you twat. Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit.
Alright, good shit.
If you go any further with your piss-stained pubic...
It's happening soon. What's up, boys? You guys ready? Ready for some big crazy announcements? What's the predictions? What are you guys' predictions? I'll let you know if you're wrong, and I'll let you know if you're correct. Because I already know everything I've known all along. I've known since yesterday, exactly. Total War Muppets? Thankwall? Total War Ogre? If only. Hold on, we need some background music here. We need some waiting lobby music. What's a good... I need good background music, boys. Elevator music. We need sexy waiting room music.
I have a lot of money in bets with my friends over 40k. Have I made a mistake?
Oh, goodness gracious, sir. Oh! No, I don't know. So, there's some stuff that's going to get announced today. And then there's some other stuff that's going to get announced in the future a little bit, right? I'll spoil one thing, right? I don't think it's going to be Total War Star Wars. Because that seems like a fucking weird fabrication and has been a weird fabrication, you know? I'm not going to comment on whether or not I think you're correct, because I actually don't know if you're correct. We could be getting that, we might not. Total War D&D. Total War Dungeons and Dragons might actually kind of be sort of dope. Weirdly good, though. What time does it start? It starts in 30 minutes. In 29 minutes. So that's at 4, I think. Or something like that. Total War Lord of the Rings. Dude, I wish... If it's Total War Lord of the Rings, my dick's gonna fall off with hype. But I don't think it's gonna be Lord of the Rings. The IP is just too difficult to get, you know? If I had... My legitimate predictions are... And have been... As I've been saying for a long time... Total War Pharaoh 2... Hyena's re-release... And... God, can you imagine? And then some mobile game. God. No. I think it might be Medieval 3. I think it's Medieval 3 and or Empire 2. Hopefully Medieval 3. I think it'll be Medieval 3 because that makes the most financial sense for CA. Medieval 3 makes the most financial sense, right? So it's probably what we'll see. Have you, Okoii, tried the Warhammer mod for Bannerlord? The Old Realms mod? No, I'll be playing it when it gets its new patch. You'll be getting a patch that'll add the ending in Greenskins and Dwarves, so I'll be streaming it then. And I might make a video on it, maybe. It seems like CA is so out of touch that they would do something like Pharaoh 2. No. CA are way more in the pocket than that. There's no way. So there's a total... I know about some of the stuff they're going to announce today. There's some other stuff they're going to announce that I have no idea about. And I can't obviously say anything or spoil anything. Turn the stream on, Okoii? Is the stream not on? Oh, start the anniversary showcase? Oh yeah, okay. Nope, don't work. Dude, I'm still recovering from how some guy got me at the end of my stream yesterday. That sucked. It's living rent-free in my brain right now. Unrelated to Total War, have you tried Scum for Darktide? Yes, I was just doing a run in Darktide like 10 minutes ago. I'm not even kidding. I'm leveling my Scum class to level 30. I'm like 22, level 22 or some shit. Bro, baited? What do you mean baited? It starts in 30 minutes. It starts at 4, right? Total War clock. Total War making fun of himself. Total War memeing it up. Holy shit. Total War clock. Oh my god. Well.
What Total War do you not want to see?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit weird and biased. I don't want to see Empire 2 because I think Medieval 2 was a better game than Empire was. I think that there isn't really anything like Medieval 2 that's come out since Medieval 2. I think a Medieval 3 is the best possible decision that the CA could make. For money, for... Oh, is it starting? Oh, music! Okay, well, we have some spooky music in the background. Oh, well, this got ominous. This got really ominous now. I've been hearing reports she needs to refresh the page, yes. I'd really love an Empire that works. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Empire, dog. Like, as much as I like Empire, like, I played Empire and thought it was, like, decent in certain ways, right? Like, I liked playing as the Native Americans. I liked that you had this huge collection of different things you can play, right? But I really don't like... I don't really like gunpowder combat when it's just that everybody... Let's all stand like 50 meters away from each other and shoot at each other until one side is dead, right? Like, it has to have like Cav and melee, and there has to be like different... I don't know. I didn't like Napoleon. Empire was kind of good. Boats have always been a waste of the Total War formula, in my opinion. Like, all the effort that goes into boat battles could be put into the land battles, you know? I think the only game that I truly enjoyed the boat battles in was Shogun 2. And that's because you have these crazy melee boats, and you have the Ultimo with their cannon boats and shit. So there's this crazy power fantasy vacuum, and it's really fun. I really want a good representation of pike and shot warfare. I mean, you can do pike and shot in other games though. Like you could play if they're making Medieval 3, it will have gunpowder units in the late game, right? Most likely. So you'll be able to do pikes and then guns. So you could just do pike and shot eventually. That's kind of what I'm imagining that the game will sort of get to, because that's how history went, right? Like the late medieval period started to creep into like pike and shot as guns got more effective, and pikes became a good method of warfare. It's not the same. Well, I'm just trying to be positive for you, buddy. You know, I want to see a medieval Total War. I want to see a goddamn historical Total War that's fucking good. Like we haven't had a good historical Total War, like a real historical Total War, since Attila. Like truly, which is so long ago. Like it's been too long. So here's what I'm hoping for, right? Engine improvements, like legitimate engine improvements, maybe even a new engine for the future games. Any chance for a new engine? I think absolutely there's a chance for a new engine. If this is going to be a real 25th anniversary like progression, they like, for what I know behind the scenes, there's some big shit coming. You're saying Pharaoh isn't good? Wow. Pharaoh isn't good, in my opinion. Pharaoh, with the patch recently, made it a lot better, but I would say it's not like a true Total War game. And I don't really care about the Bronze Age, personally. But as far as games go, I like that game. I put like a decent amount of hours into Pharaoh, and like, not Emperor Edition, whatever it's called. Pharaoh something edition, whatever the fuck. Total War, oops, all single entities. Okay, that's something I know that a lot of people don't want it, but I hope that if they do make a Medieval 3, I can still have my lord as a single entity on a horse, you know? Riding around, leading the battle and shit. Staying in the back lines, whatever. There might be a mod for that, I don't know. A true historical Total War game won't have that bullshit, though. It just won't. It will be back to the old guard, the old infantry, the cavalry and stuff. Total War Balkans. People are throwing out thousands of ideas. It's crazy. Did you see the chat on the anniversary showcase? Renaissance Total War would be awesome. Three Kingdoms romance version of Medieval 3. I mean, yeah, that would be so fucking funny, dude, if they added it. They were like, Medieval 3, completely historical, realistic. We're back to historical, guys. We're grounded. They release it. It's got like a romance mode. Romance of the Medieval 3 era. And you can have like single entities and magic and shit. King Arthur can cast spells. Steampunk Total War? I mean, okay, so there's some stuff getting announced today, like I said. Some big shit. There's some really big shit coming. But then there's something that we're still gonna have to wait a little bit to find out about, and that's where the real speculation is for me. Like, that's what I really want to know right now. This music is hitting me weird. The Pope as medic, right? Total War dating sim. Total War Hyenas, dude. They're like, sorry, we couldn't release Hyenas. We realized you guys wanted more Total War games, so we're releasing. We've remade Hyenas into a Total War game. Enjoy your looter, shooter, spooter, space Total War game. Jumanji. I just watched Jumanji recently, and I miss Robin Williams. These edibles ain't shit.
Movie, so I love me some pirate on pirate action. That's why Empire 2.
What pirate movie? The Pirates? You mean like Pirates of the Caribbean, or just like some Pirates movie? Being able to play as pirates though in an Empire game would be actually dope. If you were like 99% based in just boats and you just sail around getting in ship combat all the time. That's what I want to do with War Sales. I think I'm going to do a War Sales stream where I just try to play as a pirate we you know, go down the pirate route and do just like sack ships, you know. I don't go Jack Sparrow in Medieval 3. Dude, could you do that? You could do that in Medieval though. If they're adding in Medieval 3 could have boats. Medieval 2 didn't. Wait, did Medieval? No, Medieval 2 didn't have boat battles. It was just auto resolve. But Medieval 2 could have boat battles. I hope that they focus on the land battles, you know, exclusively. Personally, I just don't give a fuck about boat battles, especially in the medieval era. I think boats get a lot more interesting later on. So when they have guns, cannons, all that kind of shit, maybe late game Empire, like when they late game medieval, late medieval era when they start to put cannons on boats, maybe. Total War 40k, please. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with 40k. I only want 40k if I know that we're getting engine improvements, because I'm worried that 40k on the current engine, I just, you know, that's my predictions are Medieval 3, Total War 40k, and they said they were announcing a third title, I think. So, well, Nagash also. Wait, so Nagash? Fuck. Wait, so Nagash? Whatever. Well, those three then, I guess. Something with Nagash. That sounds like a DLC though, not a game. Unless they're making Total War Warhammer 4, and it's, you know, and then the End Times version or something. You know? I know some of this, but one of them is I don't know about. We don't know yet. None of us know, even behind the scenes. We're already getting Dawn of War 4, 40k would be meh. Well, I don't agree with that. I think it's the natural progression, right? What would you guys rather have? Total War Age of Sigmar or Total War Warhammer 40k? Because as much as I don't know shit about Age of Sigmar, so I'm definitely 40k on that. Especially since we've already had fantasy. If they keep releasing DLCs and actually improving the base game, 40k for sure, right? Yeah. 40k, Age sucks. Yeah. Is Age of Sigmar unpopular? Because I know some people that really like it, and they like the tabletop, and they like the models. I've seen some Age of Sigmar models where I'm like, god damn, that's a nice model though. Like, holy shit. Some Age of Sigmar models slap. But I would still rather have 40k any day of the week. Hello, Okoii, hello. Oh, what's up, Mallory? Tabletop is meh. I mean, if you're rich, you know, I think tabletop's totally fine to get into, because those are the only people that can justify playing it. I'll stick to the video games. Do you guys want Star Wars, Empire? Dude, who actually wants Star Wars Total War? Because I don't at all. I really don't. I would, if they're gonna go fantasy, if they're gonna go sci-fi, I mean, 40k. Please don't do Star Wars Total War. That would, I don't want that at all. I don't dislike Star Wars. I actually think, as far as sci-fi goes, Star Wars is kind of decent. It's not like, you know, it's not Star Trek Total War, you know? Men in tights with little laser pistols, right? Total War Lord of the Rings. Don't even, if the next person to bring up Total War Lord of the Rings to me is getting, I'm gonna slap you on your little butt, and I'm gonna send you packing, because I can't hear about it anymore, man. It's not gonna be Lord of the Rings Total War. I don't believe it. That can't happen. There's no way that they are securing the Tolkien estate. Isn't the guy in charge of the Tolkien estate like an absolute ghoul? There's no way it's happening. The only reason they made Rings of Power is because Amazon have like near infinite money, so they put like $1 billion into it, right? That's the only reason they got access to Tolkien to Lord of the Rings. There's no way it's Lord of the Rings Total War. That's not happening. Lord of the Rings Total War, give it to me, Okoii. I'll give it to you. Never mind. Okay, the best we're gonna get is Total War Attila. If you're craving Lord of the Rings Total War, there's a mod coming out for Total War Attila called the Dawnless Days, and it's a full Lord of the Rings conversion of Lord of the Rings of Total War Attila to Lord of the Rings, and it looks phenomenal. The modders have done a fantastic job. I'm poking and prodding them to hopefully give me early access so I can stream it. But yeah, that looks fantastic. If you're having that Lord of the Rings itch like I have been for the last 50 years, the last 700 years. Total War Shrek. That would actually fucking be so good though. Total War Witcher? No, that won't happen. Total War Mountain Blade 2. Total War Witcher universe. There's never gonna happen. Total War Fallout. Total War Fallout. I don't think they have any battles on a large enough scale to justify a Total War game, but that's an interesting thought. Total War Elder Scrolls. There's no way Todd would let that happen. The most you get is Total War Skyrim. It's the only thing that God Howard is capable of releasing anymore. Total War Army Men. I don't know. Games Workshop do have access to Lord of the Rings IP with the tabletop game, so the chance isn't zero, but it's a slim chance. That's actually a great point. Do you think that they could get access to, like, I mean, the Lord of the Rings tabletop figures? I know that they.
Earthquake, is it?
Oh. Thanks for the donut, Kellen. That actually kind of made me jump. That's actually a great point, though, for real. I remember seeing Lord of the Rings tabletop figures when I was a little kid in, like, the Games Workshop magazines and being like, this is the coolest thing ever, and I wanted a Moomakill super bad. Maybe that's an avenue where we could get our foot in the door, right? Like a total... Like, if anybody could get Creative Assembly the rights to be able to make a Lord of the Rings Total War game, it's through Games Workshop. You know? But then... if Games Workshop are going to help them do that, they're going to have to get a piece, right? They're going to have to get some kind of, like... they're not going to do it for free. They're not going to, like, just help CA make the coolest Lord of the Rings strategy game of all time. If like, they don't get paid. What's in it for Games Workshop to get that made, you know? 12 minutes, boys. 12 minutes. Medieval 2 feels really antiquated. Yeah, but if Medieval 3 gets announced, dude, oh my god, the hype. Medieval 3 could be so good. Imagine, dude, if they crush it too. If they do really well, that could be one of the best strategy games ever made. If CA come back in full force and just crush it. Oh. Medieval 3 needs the Americas? No, it does not. What are you talking about? Why? So for fucking, there's no way. Why would they need to add in the Americas for medieval? What was happening in the medieval era during? It was what, like we were starting to send like people to the Americas. So it'd be what, like the Native Americans versus the Spanish, Finland. Nothing happened, dude. All we need in Total War Medieval 3 is the entirety of Europe, Northern Africa, maybe a little bit more of the East would be cool if it stretches over to sort of, you know, really over to the Timurids, Russia, like more of the Middle East, more of Northern Africa. If they just zoom the camera out a little bit, right, and we just get more stuff, maybe Iceland. No, North America was pretty relaxed at the time. Yeah, I think we're fine. Just a incredibly updated and high effort version of Medieval 2 is what I want. Exactly, okay, leave the US out of it, clearly nothing happened there except tribes. I mean, if they did, okay, what I wouldn't complain about is if they made an additional DLC that added in the Americas, and then we got like a remake of the Medieval 2 Kingdoms DLC, sort of. And we got the same thing as dude. That's one of the coolest DLCs ever for a game like Total War is the Americas DLC for Medieval 2. If you never played it, you basically could play as the Spanish, and they had guns and, like, you know, conquistadors, whatever they're called. You had like explorers, cannons, firepower, all that kind of stuff. And then you were fighting the Mayans. It had the Apaches tribes in the northern states. It had the Aztecs. It was dope. It was so cool. Imagine that, but in like an updated Medieval 3. That would be cool. But I'm happy with just the base game for Medieval 3. That would be amazing. Total War Game of Thrones, maybe? The IP's dead, dude. Like, Game of Thrones, I think they're still fans of the books, but George R. R. Martin needs to pull his finger out of his big fucking asshole and release Winds of Winter already. That'll bring a lot of the hype back to Game of Thrones, I think. Because it's been too long. I feel like he's gonna die before he finishes it. I really feel like that's just gonna happen. It happened with Miura, and he was like 50. You know, now we're never gonna see the end of Berserk in a satisfying way. Like, I think the same thing is gonna happen with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is a dead IP. I wouldn't say it's dead, but it was it was like at such a height of popularity, and then it started to drop off a little bit, and then that last season of the TV show just killed it in its grip. It was like Game of Thrones was the. Do you guys remember back like 10 years ago when Game of Thrones was the biggest thing in the fucking world? It was everywhere. It was just the biggest thing ever. It's the biggest TV show of all time to this day. It's still the biggest thing. I don't think it's just kind of dead now. Like they just killed it. The last season just killed it. House of the Dragon didn't bring back the hype. Like, it's just, you know, it's just not gonna happen. They're gonna stay. I think the best thing for Total War to do for Total War is Medieval 3. Medieval 3, Total War 40k, and then an additional new title. Or a Medieval 2 remaster, just tide us over until Medieval 3 comes out and the new Total War comes out. Whatever other new Total War it is, other than Medieval 3. Or unless it's Empire 2, of course, it could be Empire 2. I don't think it's gonna be, but it could. Total War Mass Effect. No. No, get out. No, fuck no. Didn't Mass Effect fall off a cliff too? When has anybody talked about or played Mass Effect in 300 years? I don't go. Niche choices: Total War Mass Effect, Total War Chronicles of Narnia. That could go hard though. I mean, people shit on Narnia, but if I could send my 4 small British children Doomstack at the enemy, I'm down. Watch one of the kids get torn to shreds by a giant lion. Total War Avatar The Last Airbender. Okay, Total War Avatar The Last Airbender would fucking slap. I love The Last Airbender. I fucking love The Last Airbender, dude. That's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I hope it's not Empire. I would have zero interest in that time period. Yeah, but Dave, think about it though. You could, like, if it's anything like Empire 1, Empire 3 with the updated quality of life stuff and actual good unit controls and stuff, being able to play as the Native Americans, India, the different, like, peninsulas and regions and stuff like that, they might even do a natural, like, flowing map where it's huge. They could have the whole world. Think about how far technology's come since Empire 2. If they did release Empire 2, I don't think it's going to be Empire 2, but if they did, can you imagine how big the map could be? They could have the entirety of Europe, Northern Africa, India, most of Asia, and then they could also have the Americas, and the map could wrap around itself. You could literally have almost the whole map in an Empire game. Legitimately, you could, if they do it right. Total War Pandora. Is that what? Avatar? The Blue Bees, not the Borderlands. Yeah, Blue Monkey People Total War could go okay. Total War the Opium Wars. Dude, getting China addicted to opium the video game would be fun. Total War Lord of the Rings. Dude, we've already had Total War Lord of the Rings a million times. I don't think they're gonna get the IP. If they did, it would be a dream come true for me if they made Lord of the Rings Total War, but it's just not gonna happen. Total War Pokemon? Nope. Total War the Cold War. That would be the most boring Total War of all time. Just Total War political squabblings, the video game. God, nothing happened during the Cold War. It was like that's why they call it the Cold War. Nothing happened. Total War the Greatest. Dude, the Great Emu War would be so sick. I mean, you guys know about the Great Emu War? Basically, Australia declared war on emus. And I think... Not ostriches, yeah, emus. I think, yeah, just emus. Because they were breeding and they were out of control, and they went to war with emus in Australia, and they lost. Like, twice.
If I would go with an unexpected IP Total War Witcher, would low-key be kinda sick.
Yeah, okay, sort of, because Skellige, and then the Empire of the Holy Roman Empire looking guys, and then the Middle Eastern-y faction, and... Kind of. I see what you mean. Total War World of Warcraft would actually be kind of dope, but I feel like World of Warcraft is... I'm so sick of World of Warcraft, dude. I'm so tired of it. Just die already. Alright, some people may enjoy it, but Total War... Like, World of Warcraft is such a shell of its former self. It makes me so depressed. A Total War World of Warcraft, but like 2010, 2005 World of Warcraft, then yeah. But if they made a Total War World of Warcraft now with all the new crap that they've added, no thank you. Give me Total War World of Warcraft The Wrath of the Lich King. You know? That era. Then yes, then I'm down. But other than that, fuck no. Oh my god, fuck no. Total War League of Legends, fuck off. Actually jump off a bridge. No. Dude, imagine the salt. Total War, fucking League of Legends. It's just, the stress. 19 salty League of Legends players Doomstack. Total War KOTOR, Total War, Fenno-Korean Hyper War. These are getting niche. Okoii, Legendary Lord Varian Rin would be sick. Who's that again? Oh, that's the guy from World of Warcraft. That's the Stormwind guy, right? Hyenas too? Shut up, dude. Don't even bring up hyenas. No, hyenas is a banned word right now. Come on. Don't even put that thought in our brains. We don't want that. None of us want that. You know we don't want that. 19 Vin Diesel Doomstack. Total War Fast and the Furious. Total War Fast and the Furious. 19 Family Doomstack. Now, come on. That would be sick. Vinny D? Whatever happened to Arc 2? Didn't that have Vin Diesel in it? Isn't that Vinny D's new title? Wasn't that gonna happen? I genuinely was excited for Arc 2 when I heard that Vin Diesel was in it, because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life, and I love it. That sounds hilarious. Total War Jurassic Park. Total War Pimp Wars. Total War Cartels. Total War Invisimals. Oh my god. Total War Stone Age. I think Total War Stone Age would have the same vibe as Far Cry Primal, in that it's like, okay, we're doing that as a reskin now? Really? That's crazy. But at least they're doing something new, I guess. It would hold the same kind of weight for me. 1 minute, boys. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm gonna make sure this is on max quality. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to toe the line here between being loud and being quiet. So I'm gonna react as I will, but I'll try not to talk over all of this. Total War Scooby-Doo. Total War Doctor Who. Total War Smurfs. Guys, how is ready? Sorry guys, we can't watch.
Okay. Set and action.
Hey!
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Total War Anniversary Showcase.
Oh! Oh! 26,000 people watching right now, dude. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm Steve Coleman, Senior Community Manager across the Total War franchise. On behalf of everyone at Creative Assembly, we're thrilled to be here with you today to celebrate one truly monumental milestone, the 25th anniversary of this iconic strategy franchise.
Yes.
Throughout this year, we've been celebrating the legacy of Total War by shining a spotlight on each of the games that we've released since the year 2000.
Bring the hype back.
We look forward to the future and the exciting next generation for the franchise. This showcase is your front row seat to everything we've been eagerly building behind the scenes.
Shut up! It's going to be exciting. This is a good thing.
And historical Total War, we're working on a range of projects that span different eras, styles, and stages of development. And now, we finally get to share them with you. Whether it's long-awaited updates, bold new ideas, or glimpses into the future of Total War.
Guys, trust me, it's not going to be disappointing. I'm promising you right now.
So without further ado, let's jump into things with a quick message from a true veteran of the studio. Someone who's had a part to play in almost every Total War game.
Thanks, Steve.
Imagine they bring back that guy that got fired.
Through the doors of Creative Assembly in November 1999, hoping to land my next role in game development. Little did I know,
30,000 people watching now.
I would be shown an early glimpse of Shogun Total War. Over 25 years later, you've conquered history's most pivotal eras, witnessing the fall of Rome,
to Troy, dude.
Surviving the turbulence of the Middle Ages,
and
establishing empires at the dawn of the modern world. You've also crossed dimensions into one of fantasy's most iconic settings, conquering the vast Warhammer world with legendary warriors in conflicts that defy reality. thanks to your support,
Grom.
we get to continue pushing the boundaries of what Total War is capable of. So whether you're a fan of our history or fantasy titles, throughout it all, our aim is and has forever remained the same, ensuring everyone playing our games is excited to
boys.
take one more turn. Now, what better place to begin the celebrations than with an early look at what's to come?
You guys are in for a
Total
fucking
War
shock, I'm telling you.
Warhammer.
Something.
Imagine they bring
There's
back
some little
Jeff Van
stuff.
Dyke.
There's some stuff
This
coming
isn't
that's.
just another update. It's the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
He's back. And this time, he's more determined than ever.
Growing up,
It's Rich!
Warhammer was
He's
easily
back!
one of my favourite pastimes. I fondly remember buying countless copies of White Dwarf, reading the battle reports within, and dreaming of what I might buy from
Oh,
the
fuck,
manual
Rich is
of each
back.
magazine.
The end of
Like
the
me,
world.
many of my teammates at Creative Assembly share the same deep love for Warhammer and the hobby that surrounds it. And nearly 10 years into developing content for this incredible series, the excitement is as strong as ever. Each new character, faction, or creature we work on brings fresh
Hell
energy
yeah.
to the team. The diversity of the lore ensures that
Dude,
every
everyone in
faction
chat
distinct
is so
in its design,
rude. There's just
full of
clown
rich
reactions,
stories, and
these
larger-than-life
sleep
personalities.
emojis.
It's that
Oh
variety and
god,
depth
they're
that keeps the
doing
project
tomato
exciting for
spam.
us.
Oh my
And it continues to be an
God.
amazing world to help bring to life. When we
God.
first set out to develop this series, our aim was to do something that no other Warhammer game had done before. To
Fuck.
create a definitive strategy game experience that spans
Guys, look.
four
Look at the
corners of this
chat.
amazing
Look at the
fantasy world, with the aim of including as much of Games Workshop's iconic lore, characters,
God, come
creatures,
on,
and
guys, we
key
gotta
events
remain
as
positive. We
possible.
gotta be better.
It's certainly been a journey of a
Good,
lifetime.
some
for
good
us,
shit's coming.
one
I
that we'd
promise
love
you. I
sharing with
fucking
you,
promise you.
And hearing your experiences of forging empires, felling enemies, and venturing to the darkest corners of the Warhammer world. But we aren't ready for it to end just yet. Next
Yeah,
year,
Rich.
we need you to join the forces of Order, Chaos, or the Undead.
Yeah,
A war that will
Rich.
determine the fate of this world.
Yeah, Rich. Oh, here it comes. It's the boy. It's the one and only. Yeah. Yeah. It's the big bad bone daddy. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Some teasers in here, boys. Wait for it. Wait for him.
And witness my ascension.
That's sick. Look, there she is! Neferata! And Wallach von Karnstein! Dude, Neferata and Wallach? Oh no! Vlad gets his mount. I mean, Manfred. Does not serve. That's your fucking rules.
So be it.
Except Cetra's fucking cringe.
Death incarnate.
Oh shit.
This world will kneel.
Say the line, Cetra. Lords of the End Time, boys. This is a huge content drop coming. Not Age of Sigmar. It's not Age of Sigmar, guys.
That's right. Nagash has arisen, and he's bringing the apocalypse with him.
Todor.
He and his undead legions are finally invading Total War Warhammer in summer 2026 with the Lords of the End Times pack.
Todor's the
He's
fucking
not
man,
coming alone
dude.
either. 3 other iconic legendary lords from the End Times will be joining the fight, along with terrifying new units, devastating mechanics, and lore-inspired objectives. And
Hell
yes,
yeah.
we've got a brand new free legendary lord for everyone to enjoy. For those who don't know, the End Times is basically the Warhammer Apocalypse, and it's the ultimate battle between the forces of good and evil.
That might be Boris.
During this event, Archeon the Ever-Chosen leads the forces of Chaos in
Sea
the
Lord,
final
I think, is
assault
going to be
destroy the world.
Wallach von
As the
Harken
forces of
or
destruction rise, legendary heroes
Wallach
and
von
factions from
Harken,
across the world form uneasy alliances to resist
or Boris.
annihilation. And as we announced earlier this year, Warhammer 1 and 2 owners can also join in on the action, as Immortal Empires is now accessible to all players who own one of the games from the trilogy.
Yep.
We're incredibly excited for our players to experience this content as we celebrate an amazing 10 years of working on this game. Whether you're a veteran or returning after time away, there's never been a better moment to dive in. This isn't just another update, it's the end of the world.
Imagine they just blow up the world right now.
Nagash isn't just a villain, he is the king of the undead.
Love his hat
This
so
is the
much.
ancient evil who turned
Love his big
Mehekara
stupid hat, I
into a
love it.
lifeless desert to claim dominion over the dead. His first attempt to extend that desert to the entire world failed.
I hope Arcane
But
gets an end times
he's
rework.
back.
Oh.
And this time,
I mean, maybe.
he's more determined than ever. To bring that presence to life, we focused on
He might
making
be.
him feel truly imposing. As the greatest of all necromancers and wizards, he is a figure above politics and mortal concerns.
He's so
He
bony.
does not need to motivate anyone. He simply states what
He
will
might be the
happen.
drippiest undead guy in the
His
whole
goal
game.
from the beginning is clear: to turn the world into a land of the dead. His undead corruption spreads relentlessly as he claims lost power, seizing the Black Pyramid, gathering his scattered books, and raising armies that stir simply from his presence. And he doesn't come alone. Nagash can summon his
Hell yeah,
mortals
coming alone
by
is
luring
gay.
them from other
Let's come together,
factions.
boys.
Archon the Black, for example, who abandons his Tomb King ties to write a Dread Abyssal
Oh, look,
and
Dread
flood
Abyssal.
the world in deadly witchlight. Nagash's arrival brings not only doom, but a unique undead roster that draws from both the Vampire Counts and Tomb Kings, uniting ancient death
Dude,
and
undead
vampiric
fans are
horror
eating
under
good.
one banner. From the crypts and catacombs rise ancient figures like Wallach Harkon, the
Hell yeah,
ruthless
Wallach
blood
Harkon.
knight whose blade has tasted the blood of kings. He is joined by Tomb Heralds, the
Tomb
internal
Heralds?
guardians of Nehekaran royalty, and the towering Morghast Arkai, created by Nagashi's own hand to hunt the souls of the defiant. And then there is the Kemric Titan, a colossal woe construct
That's
that
fucking sick, though.
stomps and flies across the battlefield like
A
walking
colossal
apocalypse.
scarab for the
With all this
Tomb
in
Kings is
mind,
crazy.
Nagashi's goal remains unchanged. He seeks to reclaim enough power to choke the life from the world itself,
Yeah, boy.
binding all undead to his will in a single, world-ending ritual. As is
Large
his
insects are
grand design.
cool.
Bringing the end times to Total War Warhammer meant more than adding new content. It meant reshaping the very fabric of the campaign map to reflect the devastation unleashed by a host of apocalyptic events. Depending on their choices, players will witness a Warhammer world transformed. Lush meadows.
Oh my
now
god, the
drawn in
chat lit
molten
up with
rivers from
fucking
volcanic
rainbow
eruptions.
flags. It's
Earthquakes
just a
split the
woman with
land
colored
into
hair,
colossal
guys.
fissures,
Chill
rendering
the
cities
fuck out.
into ruins beyond
Holy
repair.
fuck.
Craters from warp-fueled meteors.
God,
scarred
the
with rain,
chat, oh my
and
God.
entire continents may be
Guys,
left
don't look at the
barren.
official chat, whatever you do.
Campaign
It's
map
so
has
bad.
never felt so apocalyptic and alive, and we're thrilled for players to shape their own vision of it.
This poor
Of
lady,
course,
right?
Such devastation means new battlefields. Our team has
Diversity
crafted
hire?
epic new
What?
maps to reflect the chaos. Players can expect battles fought within the sunken ground of an earthquake fissure, with lava
probably a
pouring
better
from all
senior
sides, fighting at the
environmental
very
artist than you
edge
are,
of an
dude.
erupting volcano, or in giant craters created from warpstone meteor showers. It's nothing short of the monumental destruction only the end times could bring. We've really tried to make
I
these
really
key
hope they
moments
don't
in
go
the
too
lore
hard
as
on the end
immersive
times
to play
thing.
through as possible.
Like, if I can
One of
pick
the most
between the
haunting
normal
new
Immortal
settlement
Empires and
locations
then
is
this,
Nagashazar,
then
the
cool.
dread fortress of Nagash himself. With its towering necromantic
Nag
architecture,
my gash,
glowing
lady.
skulls, and eerie green
Alright, I'm sorry.
witchlight, it's a place where death
Motherfuckers never
reigns
saw a female in real
eternal.
life.
The environment team have poured their passion into crafting a map that feels otherworldly. So let's take a brief look at it in action.
This world dies.
Oh yeah. It's dying. This is the best. Nope. Oh, Carnosaur's dying. This is the worst. Oh no.
Let chaos.
Yeah, looking very end-timey though. Lots of lava, volcanoes. You know, I wonder if I could just join the end time side while playing as the ogres.
Allowed chasms to bleed it.
Oh yeah.
Life failed it.
I'm very mixed on this, but generally I think more content is good. Especially if it comes with FLC.
Dies. And becomes my domain.
So do you think... Do you guys... Okay, here's the thing. Would you be more hyped? Are you more hyped for end times
Hello
or
there.
base game?
I'm Lord Master
it's
of
Sotek.
Sotek.
It's
You may be
Sotek.
familiar with me from a
Dude, look,
Twitch
it's
and YouTube
Sotek.
channel and
Isn't
other
that
stuff
crazy?
where I talk about and focus on Warhammer Fantasy lore and literature, amidst some other things. And today I'm going to
bet
be
his chat's going
serving
crazy
you as
right now.
the herald of the end times. But I'm not alone, because I'm joined by Rich, Victor, and Todor, who you are likely familiar with at this
He's
point.
there.
And today we're
He
going to be
is
chatting
there.
about
He's not the only one,
Lords
too.
of the end times.
We'll see
So,
another
to start
familiar
us off,
face later on.
Is this really the end for Total War Warhammer? Like, is this the final thing, which a lot of people have feared is going to be the case?
No, absolutely not. This is just a moment in the Warhammer lifetime, and there's going to be more content still to come.
Todor,
after
a
this.
Viking with that beard. Dude,
Excellent.
isn't
That is
Todor
what
cool
I
as
very
fuck
much like
looking?
to do.
I'm so jealous
So
of that guy's
getting into the
like,
actual
beard.
content itself, what is the end times going
Why
to be
aren't you
bringing
full
to the
screen?
game
I can full screen if you
that's
want.
going to change our experiences? For people that are familiar with Immortal Empires and have played hundreds of campaigns, what is the end time specifically going to be doing to shake up the experience?
That better?
So first of all, we're bringing a set
you
of
see the- you
characters.
can see the
One of
terrible
them
chat, too.
We'll discuss a bit later here. And
There we
is
go.
another significant update that comes to the Immortal Empires that aims to bring the end times to your campaign while respecting the rules of the sandbox. So what we want to try and achieve is make the later stages of your campaign more interesting, like keep the choices impactful, keep the stakes high, and we're doing that by introducing end time scenarios, which you might think are a bit like the current existing crisis, but they are different from them in various ways. Like, for example, an end time scenario comes in phases. So there will be a build-up, there will be phases of actions, and at the end there is a culmination battle. Well, the entire scenario is resolved, and you might be able to overcome the challenge, the end times. You might be able to survive, or you might fail, and you might have to live with the consequences, or not live at all. An example of such a end time scenario is related to the most powerful necromancer in the world, who at some point might suddenly decide that he wants to exert his will over everything that has died. But to do that, he needs to make everyone dead. So this is something that you need to face and overcome. In addition to that, there are some significant changes while the end time scenario takes place to the visuals of the campaign and in battle, and also to the audio. So you have all this different atmosphere related to Nagash or perhaps Archeon.
Speaking of that particular big man himself, while today we are going to be celebrating quite a bit and giving the great necromancer his due, as he always deserves, ultimately he's kind of interrupting someone else's
It's so
party,
funny that
which
you
is
wore
the one that
shorts to
kicks
me.
off the end times and
wore cargo
ends up
shorts.
ending it. Archeon himself, is there going to be
Big chillin'.
anything new, anything exciting that fans of Archeon can be looking forward to with the end times?
I must admit, while I admire Nagash, Archeon is truly the closest one to my heart, and I love playing campaigns with him,
and uniting the forces of chaos and raining destruction upon the hapless rest of the
Thanquol.
world. So
I would like to see
doing
Thanquol.
new things for Archeon. One of those is
Thanquol
we're trying to
Skaven
refresh
rework.
his entire experience.
That has to happen.
By introducing a narrative feature that aims to put the player into the shoes and boots and mount of the 13th ever chosen. So
Scripted
this will
interviews
be
are
the
so
story
boring to
of
watch.
How you as
They've got to
Archeon
script
in
it,
your
though. It'd be
campaign
so
bring
time
about
wasting if not.
The end times. And in addition to that, we really want to update the visuals.
I just want to yank on Toto's beard. I'm sorry. I know it's. I'm sorry. I know I'm derailing.
The 13th ever chosen.
I love his beard so
Well,
much.
it's excellent to know that Archeon's dressing up for the occasion. He needs to. It's technically it's his affair. He needs to look the part. So that's great. But ultimately, we're not really here to talk about him. As much as we all love him, he's a bit old news. We're here for the big man, the big, great necromancer himself, the father of all of our favorite undead. What is Nagash gonna be doing for Total War? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What is he going to be bringing to the game?
Yeah.
Clearly a lot of
Actual mechanics,
teal and
please.
destruction and death from the looks of things.
Nagash is the supreme lord of undead, and he would be the ultimate necromancer in our game. He's all about power. Dark, forbidden, lost and reclaimed, power to end the world. In battle, he'll
Yeah.
also be able to command a vast roster of different undead units, from the currently existing ones and some new ones specifically
This is mad
unique
boring.
to
Check in
him.
later, dude. There's going to
And
be
on the
another
campaign
huge
map,
announcement
he
on
will
this stream right now.
spread
In like
death
30 minutes.
across the land, because he's not interested in conquest. He wants to reshape the world in his image, making it a lifeless desert. This is his ambition to rule over everything, because this way they're obedient and subservient to him. And we want to give this power fantasy to the player. It's not that you are the hero in this case, you are the end.
I wonder how
this is
OP
the
Nagash
power
is going to be.
fantasy drenched in the dark tone of Warhammer.
Obviously,
When
Nagash
playing
needs to be
with,
strong, but
Nagash, you will be having these mechanics that allow you to construct necropolises over where vibrant jungles used to be, and the change
Okay.
is permanent there. So this
when
is
do we
how
get to buy the new
imagine
DLC?
Nagash to be.
It's in pre-alpha right
Permanent?
now.
Oh.
So probably a
Well,
while.
if you defeat the faction like in totality,
next year, I
you'll
would
be able
guess.
to revert some of that.
Probably
Sounds
late next
pretty
year.
difficult to
Medieval
get
3
rid
is
of,
going to
but
be,
such
you know,
is
or
the power of
Empire
Nagash.
2,
But as
or
a powerful wizard,
fucking
is there going to be anything
whatever,
special
right?
magic-wise, like maybe something new?
Yes, he comes with his own spell lore. Inspired by
Whatever
the
historical
tabletop,
Total War
and there'll
could
be
be
spells
years.
that are all unique to him, and we'll be making them in a way that plays in the spirit of
Summer
Total War.
26. Yeah.
So not the direct translation, but
Summer next year.
inspired and certainly the flavor of the tabletop.
So we hear a lot from beloved and very trustworthy naysayer Manfred von Karstein that Nagash is weak. He's been saying that for years at this point.
Manfred's a dork.
What is Nagash going to be bringing to the game that sets him apart from our other undead, our vampire counts, Tomb Kings, etc.?
I can give you one thing. He's going to be bringing all of that good stuff that you just mentioned together. So he's going to be in command of the vampire counts, the vampire
I meant Tides of
Plagues,
Torment, not
and
the
the
End
Tomb
Times.
Kings. He is
That
the
releases
proper
today.
puppet master of the
Isn't it
models.
out?
I think it's going to be a lovely, nod back to what we all enjoyed in Warhammer in the past, having control of all of this undeath. He's also then,
Didn't
as
it
we
just
were
come
talking
out,
about
guys?
before, having that corruption element, where once he's seeded himself into this world, he's going to kill everything off, and nothing's going to be able to come back from it. So he's going to be super exciting to play.
That is pretty exciting, but while Nagash, he always
1 hour?
stands
Coming
above
soon?
the great god of death. He
Yeah,
does have to delegate
DLC comes
to
out today,
somebody.
guys.
Is there any other kind of features or minions or anyone that what is he going to be relying upon to bring the world to ultimate silence?
So, first of all, it's important to say that unlike other undead factions that are comprised of different characters with different
Fun
complicated
fact,
relations,
they actually cut out a
Nagash's
bit
faction
where
is
Lore Master
Nagash,
Sotek sprinted
his
across the
race is
stage
Nagash,
and
everything
ripped,
revolves around
grabbed Toto
Nagash
by the
and
beard
his
instead
will
of kissing
and his
him. They had to cut it
ultimate
out. It was
ambition
a whole thing
over
behind the
a
scenes,
dead
guys.
world. In order to achieve that, he relies on his corruption. He relies on
It was crazy. Huge,
huge,
what do you call
He
it?
also relies on
Issue.
the presence of the Black Pyramid, both on the campaign and in battle. you will witness and you will command
I
the
trust
Black
you,
Pyramid
Okoii.
around the world.
Don't
And
trust
in
me.
addition to that, he has also realized.
Sounds like you were
and
there. I wish, dude.
demands the support of his Mortarks,
Would have been even more arousing.
who are these special characters that are obedient to him and serve his will.
Cool.
And in the game, we're representing, I believe, all of them, Victor?
All 9 of them. The ones
9.
that were present in the End Times books.
So the canon ones, very fun.
The canon ones. So you can expect that when you play Nagash, they'll be doing their own things that are currently in Total War, those of them that are already there. And in time, when you grow strong enough, you'll be able to exert your will and call them to you. You will be able to choose in what sequence you, in what order you summon them. Some will be easier, some will be harder to dominate. And you'll be able to make them stronger in the process. Like when they become his lieutenants, they don't do it out of pure adoration. Some of them do, like Arkan, but others are just tempted by power. So when they become Mortarks, they will receive new abilities, some stat boosts. Some of them get special mounts, like the Dread Abyssals, that will allow them to ride.
That means that the Order Tide are definitely going to get changes and buffs too. They have to.
They'll be like bringing their lens with you.
19 Stormfiends. Stormfiends are 100% coming with the Thankful DLC. I'm calling it right now.
So.
Coming with a proper upgrade for those Mortarks, which is very exciting, and probably some goodies I imagine the other undead will be looking to as well, when it makes sense.
Absolutely, we can expect that all these new toys that we're adding, where appropriate, will be receiving other factions like vampire counts will be receiving access to them.
That's all really exciting. I can't wait to just collect the full set of them. For those of us that have that kind of completionist itch, there's something very nice about having that full little grouping under Nagash's claw. But speaking of other just exciting things that are going to be happening with the End Times and or Nagash, what would you say for you personally is going to be the most exciting thing that's coming with all of this exciting new DLC and content?
Well, one itch I've been wanting to scratch is to get the Realm of Chaos battlefields actually into Immortal Empires. As you know, they don't feature within that map at the moment. So this is a new way in which we want you to experience those larger-than-life, colourful battlefields that the Realms of Chaos each have. And there'll be ways for you to transport yourself to those battlefields, to have those epic battles with the adversaries of the demons and the like.
Realms of Chaos coming to Immortal Empires.
Life and flair to Immortal Empires.
So having those maps where we're fighting in the realm of Slanesh and Nurgle and all those horrible but so beloved dark gods.
Exactly that.
Well, just to build up a bit on that, like for me as a player, like some of the best battlefield maps.
It doesn't mean portals. It doesn't mean portals. That doesn't mean portals are going to appear in your territory, guys. Chill.
The definitive way to experience Total War Warhammer.
It just means that you have the option to go into the Realms of Chaos if you want to get rewards.
The big thing with this DLC is cataclysmic events, or what we internally call devastation, which you can see.
Oh, is that why Lustria and everything is burning and on fire horribly?
We wanted to show the change in the world in a visual way that is more dramatic than what we currently can do.
Which looks like Greg Davies. Oh my God, he does. What the fuck?
To this extent. So we'd like, with 10 times scenario, for really truly epic, apocalyptic things to happen, like volcanoes erupting, fissures opening up, like bottomless chasms, and meteors falling down, splintered from the Chaos Moon. And we would like that to change the campaign map rather permanently, and to provide different gameplay there once that change happens. For certain, it would be triggered in some cases by the game. In some instances, the AI factions will be able to wield it like a super weapon. In some cases, the player themselves will be able to use them. But there will be examples in the lore we would like to really show visually, and also with music. We are writing bespoke music for those events. Like when a certain endgame scenario happens, you as a player will know you're in this moment that things are changing. Like the visuals of the campaign map will change, the mood there, the music, and just the color palette and the special effects around the campaign map will be different.
Sorry.
And also in the battle maps, there will be different skyboxes, like when the Chaos Moon Sleep is hanging low, close to the.
Oh, please do a passover of the goddamn maps, please.
On battle maps, and all these new images and visuals, we hope to really show.
Visuals are one thing. Give us
Lava
actual
and
interesting terrain.
wildfires and
in the
craters
like,
and
dude,
pits,
that'd be
and
awesome.
So this will be affecting actual game. It's not just cosmetic. This will be
Yes.
affecting actual gameplay on the
Yes.
campaign. and
Yes,
stuff.
on the campaign map, the provinces will work in a different way after a cataclysmic event
Yes.
has happened to them, and
This is
there'll be
something.
also
This is
different
something.
battle maps too.
I'm okay with that, but our jungles.
Sieges will still be shit. There 100% the siege rework is coming between now and this DLC
Devastation
releasing.
is cool. I really
Don't worry about
admire
it. We're gonna get a
What I'm
huge
most
siege
excited
rework. I
about
hope.
personally is the narrative change.
They're working
that
on it.
we're
They're working
preparing
on it.
for
They are
the
working on
new
it,
lords
guys, I
we're
promise.
introducing, and also some of the existing lords, to be perfectly frank. And I'm really, really curious and excited as a Total War player to see how we will be able to tell the story of Nagash's rise to power and his domination over the world, while still retaining the sandbox and retaining that player agency and the player
Yeah, won't
choice.
it dominate
So,
the
regardless
the
of which
map?
character you're picking, you'll have the ability to get involved in these storylines of like the rise of Nagash and stuff. Even though you're playing such and such way on the other side of the planet, you can, if you want, you can get really involved with these storylines.
Well, yeah, if you're not playing as Nagash, it's very likely that you will have to survive the rise of power of Nagash. Whereas if you play as Nagash, you will be the one that rises to power step by step while you are doing your conquest and your spread of corruption and the extinguishing of life around you.
Excellent. So
He's no
for a
match
lot of us
for
players, this is incredibly
any
exciting,
Doomstacks we
and
can
there's
make
a lot
anyway.
of changes and just wild things happening, and everything's quite literally on fire.
Can't wait for the historical
And
part of the
although
stream.
we've
Sorry,
touched a
guys,
little bit
nothing
on
for
it,
you.
Just to be
Nope,
kind of
you're wrong.
clear
Something's
when it
coming.
comes to the end times as an experience.
Something's coming.
This is still
Hold on,
focusing
guys. Something
that
big's coming.
Sandbox experience of Total War Warhammer. It's not purely narrative, but it has narrative aspects, but it's still sticking to the core fundamentals.
Yeah, as you know, Total War is a storytelling machine, and we want players to be able to still tell their own stories through the sandbox nature that we offer. So with the end times now featuring in Immortal Empire, it's going to be exactly that. You can go ahead and, as we talked about earlier, play as Archaon and destroy this world, end it completely. But on the flip side, we want to let you have those different stories.
Pretending he doesn't know what's
also,
going to happen.
things
I'm not
that
pretending.
Maybe didn't happen.
I'm
but
saying something's
you'd
going to
like think
happen.
How they might have played out with
I'm just not
Nagash
spoiling it.
taking over the world and bringing death to it, or whatever else you can think of for that matter.
I know many people who are going to be hopping right into Karl Franz Saves the Day.
Oh my god, that's like
We're
50% of
exploring
players.
different apocalyptic scenarios that could have ended the world in the canon, but didn't, because we all know Chaos won. But we're looking for other.
Okoii already
what-if
confirmed Med 2. Yeah, Med 2
possibilities.
is already out. It came out like
Well,
15 years
that is all
ago, dude.
extremely exciting stuff in my very, very biased but professional opinion. But beyond the end times, is there anything else we all can be looking forward to for Total War Warhammer?
So, one very important thing that we're all quite excited about to announce is that with the release of the Lord of the End Times pack, you no longer need to own Warhammer 1
Yeah.
or Warhammer 2 or Warhammer 3 to experience the Immortal Empires.
Yep.
You can
This is
purchase
good,
just
though.
one of the packs and you will gain access to the Immortal Empires. Where
This is
you
a
can
very
play
nice
with
change. I
what
do
you
like this.
Purchased against everything else that's in the companion. So you can purchase just Nagash from your shirt, and you can play as Nagash from your shirt in the Immortal Empires and extinguish the life in this doomed
You're not going to
world.
buy any of the
So Nagash
games.
Stan
You can just
can
buy
just
the
come
lore that
in,
you want and then play the
Buy
whole game.
just this, get
It's actually
whole
good. I do
Immortal
love that.
Empires and just go crazy and then be like, job done.
Exactly. This is an exciting moment for us all because we're lowering the entry point barrier for all of the players. So
Sure, Laura.
we're hoping to introduce new
On
players
your
that
shirt.
want to experience all this magnificent spectacle.
That's
that
really good
the
for people to
Immortal
get into the
Empires
game.
and Warhammer
Exactly.
Total War is.
Well, that is just amazing. I am so excited to see all of this come to fruition, all of your incredible hard work. Thank you so much to Rich, Victor, and Todor for joining me here to discuss the end times.
Like how you
and
can see the
what all it's
progression of
bringing to us in
beards
the future, which
from
is
left
just,
to right.
Oof, can't wait. Thank you everyone so much at home for joining us. We hope that you had a good time, and we will see you around.
Fuck yeah. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. We're hungry. We demand
Total War has
stuff.
a long and storied history, and alongside the game announcements we're sharing with you
Come on,
today, we'd like
Steve.
to reveal more about the
Lay
latest
it on me.
evolution of the game engine that will be powering our future ambitions. To give you more of an insight into what's going on, I'm joined by Ellie and Roberto from our core technology team.
Oh, guys.
Do a quick introduction, maybe Ellie.
Stop.
And what you do.
Warcore.
Hi, I'm Ellie Corlander, and I'm the technical art
Note
director
the screen, Warcore.
Thank you. And Roberto.
I'm Roberto Gerali, and
This is
I'm the
important.
co-technology director for
This is
Total War.
important.
Perfect. Thank you, guys, and thank you for joining me for this chat today.
Thank you.
So for those who maybe don't know, like me,
This is stuff.
An engine. What does the engine do for Total War?
Engine?
So it's the tools, it's the toolbox really of the game developers. It's the graphics renderer, it's
Stuff's coming.
core gameplay kind of components that the teams build upon to make our
Things,
game
exactly.
experiences
This
unique.
stuff actually matters.
It's the animation system. There's a lot of core features that all of Total War games actually benefit from, and we build upon those in our unique products.
Why is Total War's engine so important?
Well, the engine is the foundation for all our titles, and when we saw the incredible lineup ahead of us, well, we decided that we needed to level up our technology to support these fantastic visions. So it's quite an exciting challenge. We're a small team, we use proprietary tech, but we're really excited to bring something new to
Boring,
Total War.
important, but boring.
So today
Wait, this is not boring. This is so important.
Of the game engine, Worker, and we'd be happy to talk about it today.
Yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit like the current version of our engine. We started evolving that from 2009, and all the products you've seen since then. We've been iterating on that engine, but we realized that with the lineup of games we had and the features we wanted to deliver, we really had to redesign some of those foundations.
So this is taking what Total War is at its core and then
Current
taking
engine is
it to
old,
that
right?
next
Dude,
level,
the current
like you
engine is
said,
like
leveling
15
up,
years
right?
old, guys.
What does this mean for Total War
important.
players? What can they expect to see and experience
Actual
in future Total War
improvements
games?
over the Total War engine.
We really wanted
Real,
to upgrade
legitimate technical
the
improvements.
type of visuals you could see in the game, to keep, competitive with what everyone else is seeing in other games at the moment. Total War games are rendering so much
not a
on
completely
screen at
new
the same
engine,
time.
but
You've got
massive
VFX,
updates.
Characters, massive battlefields,
characters.
so many characters. We really had to rethink, how the techniques we use to render some of that stuff, because we wanted to upgrade the fidelity everywhere. Some of those things include new lighting techniques, dynamic shadowing. We've improved our screen space
Terrain
ambient
painting,
occlusion,
building
which
placement,
means
decal
you're gonna
placement,
see much
prefab,
more
props.
fidelity in the self-shadowing
Wait,
of
there's something important
models
coming.
on the terrain. Gives it much more realistic feel.
Wait, hang on.
The meshes and the textures now, because of improved rendering techniques, we're able to put more fidelity in those things
great.
and not compromise on that performance of gameplay.
That looks medieval.
We also have looked at
actually,
new
it looks like
rendering
that looks
techniques for
modern
VFX.
almost, like
so
Empire.
where you see projectiles, there will be high fidelity because we've now got a new ribbon technology, which means we're not going to have so many overlapping particles. This means it's more performant.
See the
and
buildings?
we can get crisper kind of projectile visuals.
Nice.
Yeah, our players may be familiar with Warscape, which is our renderer, and we've created a new version in Worker powered by DirectX 12.
So it's all going to contribute towards the overall immersion of what our battles are like, I guess, as well. And does this apply to campaign as well? So these kind of like new lighting abilities and things like that we'll have in the game, will people see that across both campaign and battle?
Big for World War
Yes.
One, not World War One.
Yes, they will.
I don't
It'll be,
think so.
across
I don't think the new game's going to be World War
kind
One.
of like a layer on top of the entire game engine, so you will see improvements in all areas.
That house did
On the
look World
battle
War One
side,
though,
we've
like
actually
French World War
decided
One.
to integrate Havoc and the physics system into our gameplay. It means that
Havoc
the buildings
physics
are more
systems.
dynamically destructible. You can then use that as part of your strategic gameplay to sort
Actual gameplay effects.
pathfind to new areas of the map.
Pathfinding new areas of the
And
map.
the battle AI will also respond to this.
Fuck
so
yes.
we rehold the battle AI to be also
Destructible buildings
able
that
to
you can
utilize
move
all
through.
these new advancements and be more strategic as well.
So you can use
Imagine
these
that for
destructible
walls,
environments
guys.
to
Dude,
your
oh my god,
tactical
imagine that for
advantage,
sieges.
But also your enemies
Imagine
are
knocking down a
gonna do the
wall
same.
and being able to climb over the rubble, or like push through past
the
like
battle
past
AI now,
destructible
it takes
items.
More, it takes more of an advantage of reinforcements,
barricades,
and more dynamic abilities as well.
Like
so it's,
cities,
it's really leveled up.
walls,
Awesome.
everything.
And what about campaign? Are we going to see a lot of advancements in that area as well?
Yeah, we've put a lot of work into campaign. We've rewritten it to be modular so that each different game can really use these building blocks to create custom, amazing experiences. And with this, like the campaign AI
No more
goes hand in hand.
no more
so
walnuts.
that
Exactly.
will also
Hopefully.
evolve and use what we call a forward model. So it will simulate future states of the game to make better strategic decisions.
What does this mean for animations then?
Good shit, good shit.
So we've actually rewritten a lot of our animation system. It's now a graph-based node system, which means we can layer animation behaviors and create more variety and fidelity. Some of the things the players may see is more complex movement like strafing and more complex vehicle movement, something that we've been challenged with our previous version, but we wanted to do more and bring more to the gameplay.
Yeah, the team has really done a great job, I feel, with our new animation system. And there's something else, right?
I'll take any engine improvements,
with
dude.
Total
Anything.
War, quite a key part of it is blood and gore. We wanted to make this more visceral, more realistic.
She was talking about the vehicles
what we've done
from
is rewritten some of the parts of the dismemberment system.
Warhammer 3.
So you'll see more dismemberment.
Like trains.
Limbs popping off, interacting with terrain and sitting on the terrain, and yeah, very gory and lovely.
Gore physics? Actual gore physics?
We didn't chop them off.
Oh, okay. That's a relief. We've talked a lot about all these.
Blood and gore
pretty
will
awesome
always be in the base game.
advancements that are going
They're
to be
no
coming
longer
to Total
doing
War
Blood and
in
Gore
the
DLC,
future.
guys.
But Total War, of course, has a 25-year legacy on PC. Does this new engine?
No. Blood and
allow us
Gore
to
is
look
not being
further
sold
afield in
separate. They already
regards
announced
to
that.
The hardware we developed for.
Oh yeah,
They're not
we've
doing
been
that
wanting,
anymore. They're
for
going to
a
be
bit
included in
now
the base game.
to expand our horizons and to bring our franchise to players regardless of the hardware they use. So we're quite happy that the new engine also allows us to take our future titles on PlayStation and
Leave
Xbox
when we see. Yeah,
as
exactly.
well as PC.
Hold them accountable, boys.
Fantastic. So we can finally allow console players to experience Total War.
Yeah.
But praise them when they do well.
Of
you
course,
know?
maintaining
Let's be
that
fair.
same focus on the deep strategy ethos that we encompass, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we want to remain true to our soul. So we're not having like a knee-jerk reaction to put in our games on console. We absolutely want to. We love the Total War formula.
Total War on
and
console, I don't like the
complexity,
idea
the
of.
depth, and this is something that we want to keep regardless of the hardware. So PC players, I don't think they see any.
How would you
any
play a
major
Total War game
changes
on
to the
console,
product
though?
They love because
How?
we love it as well. So yeah, going on console is really a way to expand also to our to other players.
More money is
Great.
what they're trying to say here.
What are we aiming to achieve with
They want the
with
console
Warcore,
market.
then? What's the goal of this new engine?
Yeah, we wanted to give Total War the strongest foundation.
As long as it doesn't compromise the PC, I don't care.
Really here, we wanted to look at the future. So the engine now is at its infancy, so it will evolve and get better and better over time. But even now, yeah, we feel it's the most powerful foundation we've ever had. And we are thinking long term. So players will see over time more and more improvements coming to it.
Yeah, like Roberto says, it's in its infancy now, but you will see improvements in terms of the rendering, in terms of things like destruction and all those interesting new features. But we want to build upon those in the releases we've got to come. We've got, plans to keep iterating on those features.
Yeah, I think players will already see something great, but you're really excited about what they can see even 2, 3, 10 years from now. And
Fix the
that's what
fucking
we're
gate
trying to
bug.
build, yeah.
Fix the
And it's
gate
also something
bug.
we've built for our
You can
staff,
do it now.
so
You
to
have the
give them more
technology. We can
powerful
rebuild
tools,
him.
To be able to
We can
create
fix the
even
gate
better
bug.
games. So yeah, streamline our internal pipelines, make them more efficient.
Okay, we really wanted to improve the developer experience. So we've worked on like unified tools and unified experience and workflows and improving that experience all round.
This could be good, guys. This could be good. If they actually follow through with this and make real engine improvements, this could be huge for us.
Thank you both for joining me for this chat today. Up next, we are going to be taking a look at what's to come for our historical players.
Boys, it's coming! Oh shit. Hang on. My bad. Oh, boys!
It's incredible to be standing in front of you today, not just as a developer, but as a lifelong fan.
Here we go.
I've been playing Total War for
Here we
25
go.
years, first discovering the franchise through Shogun, before becoming completely captivated by Medieval. That passion led me to join Creative Assembly in 2005.
Here we go, boys.
Where I've been fortunate to contribute to most of our historical Total War releases.
It's a
from
historical
Medieval
Total War,
2
not Star
all the way
Wars,
up to Free
dipshit.
Kingdoms. And today, I'm absolutely thrilled to be here as the game director
Guys.
of our next major historical title. The franchise was created not
Oh,
only
it keeps
because of our
teasing,
love
stop
of
teasing,
strategy
dude.
games,
Come
but
on,
from a
lay it
deep
on 'em.
love of history. From the very beginning, our goal has been to bring the past
Guys.
to life in immersive, authentic worlds, giving players a chance to relive and reshape it in a way only Total War can. We know that same passion for history lives in our
There
community.
he's, dude, what
You've
a
been asking
tease. They're
for a return
edging
to the
everybody
roots
right
of
now.
What made historical
What a
Total War so
tease.
special. And that's exactly what we're setting out to do. So today, we're proud to
About to
reveal the
reveal-
next chapter in Total War's historical legacy. It's a game we've dreamt of making for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
This is more than just a new game. It's the rebirth of historical Total War.
Rebirth? Can you guys guess what it is? Here we go.
We rule by divine right. And yet, our realm is far from holy.
Fuck yeah, dude!
The armies we command paint red the map.
You guys recognize any of these people?
Why fight when hearts and minds are easily swayed?
Can't wait for the new history title, set in a galaxy far, far away.
The realm is ours.
What, 3 years from now?
When our enemies lie dead.
Oh, yeah.
Patience and time will beget our gain.
It's coming,
We are
boys.
Stability.
Dignity.
And authority.
To the death.
We bear the weight of pain and of defeat.
I can't tell if these are actual actors or if this is
never
be
CGI.
forgotten. So,
How will you
shape
your realm?
Oh,
How
fuck.
will you
make history.
Boys,
History.
make history?
here it comes. Yeah, motherfuckers! Woo! Medieval 3!
Yes, Medieval 3 is real. So many of you have long
Releasing
desired a
in
sequel to the
400
special
million
series, and
years?
today, we're thrilled to confirm that it's an early
Modern
pre-production.
historical
The Medieval
Total
series
War.
holds a special place in the
Oh,
hearts of
I
many,
hope they don't
and
fuck
this
it
game
up.
will be both a tribute to its predecessors and a bold step forward. We're drawing direct inspiration
so
from what
fucking
made those
back!
past games unforgettable, and for it to herald the rebirth of historical Total War. Our vision
Yes,
for the
please.
game is
Oh, the
ambitious,
Med 2
but
music.
clear.
Oh.
We want Medieval 3 to be the definitive Total War experience set in the medieval era.
Oh,
a
the
game where
Medieval
you
2
don't just
music.
relive history, you rewrite it.
Yes.
In gameplay terms, that
It's
means
so beautiful.
choosing your realm, forging your legacy, and altering the course of history with
Guys,
a level
it's in
of player agency
pre-alpha
we
right
have
now,
never achieved
but
before in a Total
it's
War title.
confirmed.
Now, we are in early pre-production with
Yep.
Med 3, and we're announcing early
Pre-production.
to take you on a development journey with us,
What?
where we can, via blogs and other updates. We've never announced something this early before, and we are excited to engage with you throughout this journey. We have started to build the foundation for Medieval 3, and over time,
Isn't this
we will be
fucking
able to share
crazy,
more about
guys?
the game as it comes to life.
I'm
There's a lot more
fucking-
to
I
come,
couldn't believe
and we
this.
can't wait to share it with
They're
you.
actually
So
doing
let's
it.
dive in and meet some of the team.
I'm guessing 2027 is when it will release. Maybe 2028. Hopefully
Hi, I'm
2027.
Cody Bonds, and I'm excited to be here today with the team making Total War
It's
Medieval
Cody!
3. I've been covering Total War on YouTube for a number of years now. I have
Dude,
a
it's
degree in
Cody.
archaeology for media. And
This is Cody
I
Bonds.
can't
He's a
wait to meet
YouTuber.
you
Go
guys.
check him
So
out.
Can you introduce yourselves?
Hey Cody, my name is Live. I'm the creative director on Total War
He
Medieval
makes
3.
noobs guides,
senior game
guys.
designer on Total War Medieval 3.
People have been asking for Medieval 3 since probably the day after Medieval 2 released. What does it feel like to finally announce this game that people have been looking forward to for so long?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting, also a bit intimidating, but really exciting. And, in fact, this is really the game that a lot of us came to join CA to really be part of. I was dreaming about making this game one day. I remember when I joined in 2016 first, I was crossing my fingers and hoping that this would be, please let it be Med 3. So this is it, right? This is our magnum opus. Over the years, of course, we toyed with the idea of making this game. It really feels like now is the right time for it.
Hell yeah.
Medieval 3 is, of course, the sequel to Medieval 2, but it also follows on, a long history now of Total War games, 20 years since, where we learned a lot about making Total War games.
Dude,
and we're really
Med 3.
excited to carry this
Fucking
into
crazy.
Medieval 3. So expectations are high. Expectations are really high for us as developers, for us as fans of the series as well, right? And the expectations are high in the community out there. And that was actually one of the main inspirations of announcing this earlier than we've ever done, to bring the community on this journey with us to speak to our fans what this game is all about.
We're all really
cried.
hyped about making
Yeah.
the game. As Life said, we're all fans. We've
I'm
been
on the
playing for
fence.
years.
I'm excited.
I have a background in medieval history,
But
so for me, it's a
they
dream
just
come
got to
true.
do it well.
And I think that's true for most of the people on the project for all different reasons. So there's loads of excitement in the studio at the moment.
If you're drawing on all this excitement, what is the vision for the game itself?
We want Medieval 3 to be all about rewriting history. And Total War has always been about painting the map, your color, of course, and Medieval 3 will have that as a key element still, but it's no longer the single most important element of your game.
Deeper gameplay.
And much more ways of how we want players to be able to reach through the window to the world and influence the
it's
world
not just
around
map
them.
painting,
And add more
please.
ways of how the world speaks back to the player and acknowledges the actions that the player has taken.
That's vague, but okay.
What Kingdom of England will you create in your campaign? Playing as the Holy Roman Empire, will you be able to unite the empire, or will you perhaps accelerate the fragmentation and form an early Kingdom of Germany? And it's not just about your own realm, it's also about what happens to all the realms in the world. In your game, if the Byzantine Empire falls, what will the consequence be? And what about the world itself and the people that live in it? What about the dynamics of urbanization? What about the medieval estates? How will the world develop? So we want Medieval 3 to be that ultimate canvas to tell your own story and to rewrite history.
So
gonna
we're
be
talking about the medieval
so
era,
far
but
in the
that can be
future.
quite wide or small era, depending on who you ask. So when you say medieval, what do you mean in this game? What's the setting?
I'll say we haven't fixed a start date yet, but we know that like Medieval 2, we want to set the game in the sort of high to late medieval period, 12th to 15th century,
High
maybe
to
a little
late.
bit either side. And I've always felt like the high and
Good, so
little bit of the
early to a late
period
progression
is
like Med 2.
really the most recognizably true medieval period. It has all the stuff that you might expect to find, like knights and castles. It has crusades, plague, of course.
Sick, yes,
There's the
sick,
big
yes,
names
the
like
crusades.
Barbarossa, Saladin, Eleanor of
Saladin.
Aquitaine, and of course Richard the Lionheart. In the
Yes.
east, you have these rising powers, the Ayyubids, the Mamluks, the Mongols, and later the Ottomans. And then in the west, there are these sort of slow and steady kingdoms forming and gaining power, like France and Castile. And then in Central Europe, the Holy Roman Empire is mired by civil war, and the Italian free city states are forming these sort of bullish trade empires and stalking the Mediterranean. And then there's the sort of somehow still heartbreaking fall of the Byzantines, the East Romans, first at the hand of the Christians in the Fourth Crusade, and then later defeat by the Ottomans. So it's a really rich and vibrant period, and I think it's a great setting for us. I like to see it sort of as a chaotic world where people are trying to establish some sort of order onto it. So rulers are trying things out. They might be new things or old things. That could be an economic system or a military strategy or a political gambit. And they don't really know if it's going to work, but they try it anyway. And I find that really compelling. You see things like brotherhood and oaths of fealty, even chivalry, creating
Sounds like
these sort of
they're going to have a
bonds
lot more
that hold
mechanics than Med
society
2, which is
together.
good.
So it's also a world of promise. And those promises are set in the context of people's personal ambitions. So the result is often just carnage, and what better setting for a total war game?
Yeah,
It sounds like
medieval
you're
era
talking
is
about
awesome.
the realm almost like as it's a person itself, not focusing on individuals, but as managing the whole kingdom.
Yeah, I think for us it was
We'll
really
have
important
AoE
to
heal.
lean into the fact of that long time period and the progression and the amount of change that happened in the period.
You'll have a lot of ward save.
One thing we discussed was how
Magical attacks.
in that time period, in the medieval time, there wasn't really the notion of nationhood or nations or states. But really, at the end of the medieval era, we are entering that realm of possibilities where you have something like nations forming. So it's really about these medieval realms finding themselves and defining themselves in that era. And it seemed like a great
I don't like
backdrop
how
to give
early this
players
was
that
announced.
authorship.
They're announcing it
Not just
early
in a single
because
lifetime of a ruler,
they want to
but
show
really in a
people that
line
they're
of
going to be
succession,
making good shit.
that leads to the
Dog-
entire era.
They're like,
And there are
guys,
these
we're
great
making Med
dynasties to
3. We
draw
promise. That's
inspiration
basically
from,
what
whether
this
it's
is.
the Plantagenets or the Capetians, and I think one of the really nice things about this project is going back to total
Like you can
wars
play against
that
4
run
players.
across
I hope they
decades and centuries.
I hope they
rather,
abandon 8-player
than a
campaigns
smaller
and then
or shorter period of
refine
time,
it
because there's
and
a lot
then
of
keep it at
space
like
to
6 or 4.
Talk about these grand, sort of slow-moving historical processes, as well as the really sort of spiky moments, the drama and the excitement of the events. that
Super
happen.
big talking is not a
One
good way
thing
to
we
create
sometimes
hype.
talk about is
yeah,
how we want the
they
game
haven't-
ultimately to feel very different.
It's
in the early
conceptual
parts
right
of
now,
the
though.
game versus the end.
I don't think they have anything
You know, we want
concrete to
create
show
an
us. It's
experience
all
where,
concepts.
150
Artwork
years
and
in, you look back
ideas.
at the achievements and maybe failures and tragic moments and traumatic turn of events as part of your game, how the world has changed, partially under your feather, but also partially just through the events of the sandbox.
8 players with fun, though, but it barely
compelling for a
works.
Total War game.
You gentlemen have both obviously done a tremendous amount of research for this game and can draw upon that at will. But how will that history help inform the gameplay experience?
I'll go bold here and say I don't think there is gameplay without history. Whether you're making a fantasy game or a sci-fi game or historical, chances are that part of that draws a parallel to the past. So that might be a cool weapon or
Totoro
a
legendary
unit
low-win.
or a whole feature set. But it probably is inspired from history. And I think that's what makes those gameplay features feel really fun to play. It's satisfying. They feel believable, they're grounded, they're real, even if they're a little bit fantastical. I think one of the cool things about working on a medieval game is that we have access to all these great sources, these manuscripts, these treaties and agreements, pipe rolls, artifacts, or the work of other historians that we can really draw on. And that directly goes into the content of the game. So that might be the weapons,
actual
the
screenshot,
armor,
actual stuff,
the buildings, and
actual
we all
stuff.
love it when a TV show or a game
Actual,
gets the
really,
details
really,
just
really,
right.
really, really early artwork.
Kind of love it a little bit when they get it wrong too. But I think we can say that we want to make the most authentic Total War we've ever made. And that means going beyond the content. It's also about looking at historical relationships. So when you play our game, we want you to feel like you're in medieval shoes, that the problems that you're facing
There's
are the
no
problems
actual
medieval
stuff. Like,
people
it's early
faced,
artwork.
and
It
that
could
the
be end up in the
tools you
game,
have
right?
to solve those problems are the same tools that they had as well.
Concept art is better than just
So
two dudes
when you look
talking,
at the
alright?
core systems of the game, like the economy or the recruitment or characters, buildings, and we think, okay, why did these work in the way that they did in the medieval period? Taking recruitment as an example, when you raise an army in our game, we want it to feel truly medieval. And where did medieval armies come from? Well, there aren't really standing armies, like in the modern day. At least. It's probably more from oaths of fealty, from vassals to their lords. So we want you to feel like you're raising your banners, like you're mustering your forces or summoning the prince electors. And of course, it's not a PhD thesis, it's a game, and the fun definitely comes first. But if we can inspire people to look into history because of our game and maybe learn a thing or two, I think that would be great. And like, I got into history because of Total War, so it would be great to replay the favor.
Yeah, I think we ultimately set out to make the ultimate medieval strategy sandbox, right? And for that, the simulation of the medieval world is really important. And like Luke was saying, the representation of the forces and dynamics, that's really key. It's absolutely important to get, the armor
Cody just
right,
staring
and the
intently
details on the helmets, but really capturing the forces and dynamics that move the world
Crusaders!
at the time and making sure the player feels them and interacts with them. That's really our key goal.
There's so
Europe
much you guys
confirmed?
are juggling to
Europe
get right
confirmed
here.
in
There's
the
so many
medieval
cool
game?
elements
No
that
way.
Clearly you're building on things from the past and looking at them in completely new ways. But what's the one key element you're really looking at to focus on here for your team?
We're gonna put the
That's
pain
a
in
really interesting
Spain.
one to pin down because there's so much excitement and passion in the
Spain
the
DLC
studio and team
confirmed.
for
Day
Medieval
one Spain
3.
DLC confirmed.
There's a great anecdote where we were sharing some concept art with the wider Total War team, and a concept art was presenting some ideas around the upgrades of armor and how
Swords confirmed. Let's not get ahead of
more
ourselves.
better techniques and more expertise in armor creation could be represented visually. And I got this huge message from someone not actually working on the game, explaining to me the details of plaquening and how it was done and what the benefits of it were. So a lot of passion in the wider Total War team that we want to draw from. But if it comes down to one thing, I think
New
it
Warhammer
would
3
be
patch, guys.
to create
Warhammer
that
3 just got
sandbox,
patched.
to really bring the medieval world to life, to give you the option to interact
DLC
with this
just came
world,
out.
feel the forces that were at play at the time, and really feel like this is truly a medieval game where you get to rewrite history the way you want.
And that's Total War Medieval 3. Thank you to the development team for coming out today and revealing this truly astounding game that I think we're all excited to see be developed in the future. Obviously, it's early days, but we can look forward to news updates as they come out and hopefully play a game where you can truly rewrite history.
Hopefully we can have some like weigh-in on the game, you know? 749 for a snake, nah.
Getting to work in Total War is like nothing else. Working on Total War is definitely an experience.
It's different every day.
It's never boring.
Challenging.
Working on Total War is an absolute dream come true.
It's a franchise that's so close to my heart.
I like to solve problems, and Total War throws endless amounts of design problems at you.
Working with people
Spaghetti. That was a funny way of saying spaghetti code.
And the world they're building makes it a really excellent place to be.
Coming into work where I get to write about the Crusades one minute and the fantasy apocalypse the next is like nothing else.
Making Total War games feels like just bringing that fantasy, that imagination to life.
And the games are always challenging, but the challenge is something that we love to tackle.
It's a franchise that has taken us in many, many different places, so nothing's ever the same.
It's really great to be part of something that means so much to so many people.
I don't think there's anything quite like it.
The fact it's 2, sometimes 3 massive games rolled into one.
It combines strategy gaming and real-time battles like no other game.
It's this unique mix that no real other game kind of does it the same.
You really kind of get that view as if you're a god looking at this world.
It's all interactable and you can manipulate everything in the world.
Also, it gives you
He looks like
real
Seth Rogen.
immersion, so then you can like follow that through line all the way down to like an individual soldier, like you're zooming in on a battlefield.
You feel like you're right in there with the troops, and then with the campaign side.
Second, there is a new title, another title beyond Medieval 3, guys, but
it's
just a really cool,
you might be a
nice
little
synergy that works
disappointed
really well.
by the end of this
So
stream
for me, what makes it
because
special is the,
we'll
is
find
the
out.
ability to bring history to life.
To bring players into so many different places, and not many other games can say that.
We have people who are interested in history, in strategy, and of course, fantasy.
It's the ultimate time machine, socioeconomic.
No, it's not a mobile game. It's not a mobile game. It's nothing like that. No. It's nothing disappointing like that, guys. No. I mean, like, you might be disappointed that you don't get to see it at the end of the stream.
It is crazy to think how that it's 25 years since the first Total War game.
That's pretty special. 25 years is a long time.
It feels old. It makes me feel old.
Great to be part of something that's been here for this long. It feels unbelievable and amazing. I never thought I would be part
If it's not
of Total
40k, I'm
War.
disappointed.
It's lovely to have been here for so long and seen our games develop, seen the tech develop.
We want to iterate and improve on aspects, but we
You'll
are
see.
always
I
keen
don't
to
want to
make
spoil
sure we
anything.
don't disappoint our fans. We don't change Total War.
I don't want to get in trouble for spoiling
we need
things.
to move forward and do new things and innovate.
So we have a responsibility to keep it true to what makes Total War so special, but also carry it to the future and keep delivering new epic experiences that are going to stand the test
Total
of time.
War Ogre?
It's a
Oh,
wonderful
man.
thing to be able
Please.
to be part of something that has such a long and lasting legacy.
Legit kind of surprised, Noble. There isn't a single. That's not a spoiler. There isn't a single mobile
Few
thing in this
games
entire
get to
announcement.
celebrate that milestone, and this game happens.
This
to be
is about
something very
actual
special.
games.
And it also feels like it's not just a milestone and it's getting older. It's just
Bro, you
the
already
beginning
spoiled
of
we will be
something new,
disappointed.
where we're going
Yeah, but
next.
not because
We
of something
all
they are
together
announcing.
as a team bring it to the future.
And that almost brings us to the end of our anniversary showcase. And what a celebration it's been. 25 years ago, we set out to build a strategy experience unlike any other. What began as
Does everybody else
single
think that
game
Steve looks like that
has
guy
grown
from the
into a
Yogscast
franchise
a little
full
bit?
of
And
unforgettable
sounds like
moments,
him?
which have been shared by tens of millions of players.
You're the guy
around
from the
world.
Yogscast?
Today, we've celebrated
Years
that
ago?
legacy by announcing a return to one of the most beloved eras in Total War history with Medieval 3.
Simon.
And
Yeah, Simon
we're
from the
preparing for
Yogscast, right?
cataclysm With the Lords of the End Times DLC and the End Times update. of Warhammer
Fucking
3.
eruption.
Few games get to celebrate such a monumental milestone. But we're eager and excited to spend many more years with you all.
Looks
When we say
yes,
your
sounds
support
no.
means the
Oh,
world
maybe
to
he
us,
sounds
we mean
different.
it.
No, I don't know. I never watched
Whether you're
Yogscast.
playing
I
our
just know
games,
of them.
watching our newest trailers, submitting bug feedback, or commenting Med3 when on every social post imaginable, all of this contributes to creating the bedrock for Total War's success. Finally, before we end today, we have one last thing to share.
Do you, though?
Hi everyone, I'm Attila, game director on the next major title
Game-
being developed.
Attila
at
2
Creative
confirmed,
Assembly.
Attila?
Whilst we are not ready to unveil the project in all of its glory, it represents one of the most ambitious games we have ever worked on as a studio, and we can't wait to share it with you. We would like to invite you to tune in to the Game Awards on December 11th to watch the world premiere announcement trailer for our next Total War title. After that moment, we look forward to sharing more with you. Once again,
See,
from all of us
I
today,
knew you guys would be mad. You're like, we have one more announcement. The announcement will be in the future. Fuck you guys. I go mad by myself watching that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're like, we have one last announcement. And that announcement will commence on the 11th. Like, fuck you guys. It was like, what? Why'd they set it up like that? They fucking, that was it. Why? Like, actually, why did they do that bit, though? I laughed so hard watching that, because they were like, I was like, oh my god, new confirmed game. We've got Medieval 3, it's confirmed. We're getting a bit to be able to play Medieval 3. It's in early development. Another title in the meantime, though, plus something. And then, like, you'll find out in, like, a week. Bye. Like, it's so fucking, oh, man. So, yeah, fucking end time stuff coming. Oh, this is the counter.
Little did I know that during my...
So we've got Lord of the Rings End Times, Lord of the Rings The End Times. We've got Medieval 3, Wallach von Harken, Neferata confirmed, Scarabs, all that kind of shit. Tomb King guys. Okay, please stream the Game Awards. I will. Guys, by the way, if you're watching right now, tune in on the 11th. I'll be streaming the Game Awards as well. I'll watch the whole Game Awards, because why the fuck not? It'll be fun. So we'll just hang out, watch the whole Game Awards, and laugh at some of the stuff. And I'm gonna be rooting for KCD2 for everything KCD2 is up for. I'm gonna be I'm fucking huge for it. But yeah, I'll be streaming the Game Awards as well, and we can watch that together. We've got, but yeah, so everything's summarized. We've got End Times and is coming. We've got Medieval 3 coming, and then the ending is crazy to me. They're showing all the history and how all these enthusiastic people, and then Steve's like, we have one more thing to show you guys. I'm like, why did whatever. I could rant about this forever, dude. We've got 911 concurrent views right now. Nice. Edged. Well, yeah, but guys, DLC's out right now for anybody that already bought it. If not, don't buy it on Steam. Try and find a cheaper copy elsewhere, like Instant Gaming or I think I have a fucking link. Actually, I never do that kind of shit. But the Warhammer Tides of Torment stuff is on Games Planet as well. You can get it cheaper there. Instant Gaming, I think it's the cheapest though, if anybody's trying to get a cheaper copy. But I don't have a sponsorship with them. Whatever, it's whatever. I don't know. I don't like shilling. But definitely don't buy it on Steam. Whatever you do, get it cheaper somewhere else. Total War edging. I know, dude, the last thing. That's so funny to me. But yeah. Medieval fucking 3 confirmed. And we'll find out what the new game is. Because I'm assuming, so they've announced Medieval 3, right? Like, this Warhammer 3 DLC, the End Time stuff, is probably coming late next year. I think they announced that. They showed it in the thing. Summer next year, I think. And then, so it'll be late next year. We'll probably get a Siege rework before then. We'll probably get another DLC between now and then as well. And I'm guessing that will be Thanquol, maybe some other, whatever, the Monkey King, and then a Siege Lord or something like that. Probably Egrim Van Horseman. Or we might get Egrim as an FLC, because they're a base game faction, so we could have an FLC for Siege. So, I don't know. But some stuff is coming, right? Remaster? I don't think they would announce a Medieval 2 remaster at the Game Awards, would they? It's probably a new title. They said new title. He said new title. We've got like, right? It could be Medieval 2 remaster. I want a Medieval 2 remaster. I do. I genuinely do. But I think they'll probably announce a new game. Okay, what do you think the new game is? This is the one I don't fucking know. It's probably 40K, but I don't know. I really don't. It has to be 40K to hype it up. Dude, yeah, if they announce 40K Total War at the Game Awards, with the amount of viewers that are watching the Game Awards, it has to be something big. You guys are right. It has to be 40K. Or Lord of the Rings. I don't think they get the IP. I just don't think they can get the IP. It'll probably be 40K Total War. Imagine the eyes. There's going to be like 40 million people watching when they announce that. It's going to be like, definitely it's going to be something big like 40K. Like 100%. It has to be. They can't announce something small or underwhelming. It has to be something big. My money's on Warhammer 40k. Is Star Wars canceled? Star Wars? There was never a Star Wars Total War. They never made that. That was just a crazy rumor. They put up some like fake storefront on like Instant Gaming and shit. And everybody lost their minds. There's no such thing as Star Wars Total War. I don't believe that's a thing. That's bait. Somebody made that as bait to bait the community because we're so thirsty for a new game. I'll take a big pair of swollen blue balls, sir. Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't think Star Wars was ever a thing, man. Birmingham Total War? Isn't there a game called, like, The Shadow of Birmingham that they're making? Or some shit? Yeah, but other than that, that's it, boys. Med 3. Some of the new stuff's coming. In, the End Times thing. I get that. Wait, let me see the comments, actually. I'm curious. I want to see what people are commenting. It's Medieval 3, brothers. Medieval 4. Medieval 4 when? People moonlighting for Med 4 already. Oh man, a lot of people are gonna be happy that Med 3 is coming though. That is hype. Continue your Azelin campaign, Mr. Okoii. We could do some impromptu PvP stuff. Like maybe some Doomstack stuff. What do you guys think? I mean, do you have access to the DLC now, right? Let me check. Oh no, there's just an update queued. Oh no. Oh well. Yeah, DLC's out though. Still updating, but yes. I mean, I'll probably do some. I definitely want to do some more streams in between now and then. So we'll probably be doing a Bannerlord War Sales stream. I want to do. We could do a Doomstack stream thing. I might continue some of my other campaigns, something like that. I'm not sure though. Total War Siege of Stalingrad. Okay, which faction to play first though besides Carl? You mean when in the End Times thing? I'll probably play Nagash first because he'll be like the biggest, most interesting actual new thing for Warhammer 3. How to get the DLC cheaper? Instant Gaming or hang on, I probably have a link actually. But yeah, if you want to get the game, get the DLC cheaper, go to Instant Gaming. That's like the best place to get it. But I think I might have like a link for it. Hang on. But when did I do sponsored content last? I know that you can get a cheaper, whatever. Just go to Instant Gaming, whatever. Like that's the cheapest. I'm pretty sure that's the cheapest you can get it online right now is from Instant Gaming. So whatever saves you guys the most money, that's what I'm after. But I think is there like a hang on. There's like a reference thing I can do though. I really should actually prepare some fucking I'm such a bad I'm like the worst promoter ever for shit. Like, well yeah, just check out, I don't know, it's not stocked yet on Instant Gaming. Damn. Games Planet then maybe. Games Planet has cheap keys, like but it's only like 5%, but 5% is better than full price, right? I don't know. I'll work on sponsored shit some other time. I will probably play Cetra. They have to make something cool with him. He'll probably have like a revenge against the you know, because Cetra obviously worked against Nagash in the End Times and Chaos, so he'll be Order Tide. IG is out of stock. Think of something else. Okoii now. Fucking, I told you. Fucking go to Instant Gaming. Hang on, maybe I can get the link from my Space Marine thing. I did a Space Marine stream, and that's the only one that I did like a link for. So I don't know. Maybe follow this link. See if you can find the game on Instant Gaming. Like just Google the Warhammer DLC. It's probably in stock there. Maybe you can get it cheap. I know you can get it slightly cheaper than fucking Steam. That's all that counts, right? Just try. Obviously, that's for Space Marine 2. Don't buy Space Marine 2, like unless you want it, obviously. Just buy us the DLC, Okoii. I'll see if I can get some free keys though. I'll tell you what. I'll actually do that. I'll ask about I'll ask CA behind the scenes, see if I can get a couple of free keys, and then I'll drop them on the next stream that I do or something too. I'm sure I can get one per lord. Like, maybe. Can I get a free key? I don't know. I'll try and get some free keys for people, and then I'll give them out randomly to people. You might get a good price on Steam at times as well. Oh yeah, is the game on sale right now? Because Steam has, like, big discounts a lot of the time. The new DLC has no discounts. Yeah, it's like 50% off all DLCs on Steam right now, guys. And it's 75% off the base game for Warhammer 3. I don't know. Almost everyone in here already owns the game, right? Like, what are we doing? We're fine. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't got nothing else to say. I'll see you guys on Doomstack versus today. Probably not today. I'll do them sometime soon. I mean, we could do a couple of Doomstack versus. That might be fun, actually. My game will be patched in a minute. So yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll hang around. We'll do some Doomstack PvP things. Why not? Can I get a key if I tell you I love? Because I could do that. Nope. Why not? We'll do some PvP shit. But yeah, fucking Medieval 3, dude. It's gonna be probably a minimum of 3 years. Can we do War Sales soon too? Yeah, I'll do a War Sales stream soon. I really want to try that out. Create a new guy, create like a little pirate man. Try to get enough money together to get like a little boat going and then do some raiding. That'll be fun. We'll just be like a total shithead. 19 skull cannons, here I come. But yeah, I'm stewed. I didn't realize how hyped I was for a true medieval sequel until I found out that Med 3 was releasing. Well, not releasing, but is in development. I'm so fucking down for that. Holy shit. Can I get a free key? I already bought the DLC, but I want to keep it just because. No, I don't even know if I can get free keys yet. I'll ask CA, and we'll find out, huh? Nothing like a good giveaway for the boys. All right. Let's hope Medieval 3 Cavalry works as intended. Dude, if Medieval 3 Cavalry is anything like it is in Shogun 2, fucking Three Kingdoms, that would be dope. Like Cavalry in Three Kingdoms, but taken down a step, right? So they're not quite as overpowered. Come on, game capture. There we go. All right. Oh, this is multiplayer campaigns, battles. How's this work again? Multiplayer battles. There we go. I'll host. Password's ogrenut. Tell you what, I'll spectate. We'll do like some 1v1 Doomstack stuff. Random map. I think default fonts is fine. Large armies for balance reasons. I wonder if there's any new maps. What would the new maps be? New map. No, there's no new maps. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure some multiplayer guys know what the new maps are. We'll hit that random shit. Monstrous Infantry for Medieval 3. No Radman. No Radman, no mods. The last time I did we did a battles stream thing. We it just fucking the multiplayer keeps breaking, kicking back to main menu. So, and as soon as we turned off Radman VPN, it just started working. So Radman's good for campaigns, but it's not good for battles. I must admit that I have not played 40k. Played 40k, like the tabletop, or just 40k games in general. For everyone who missed it, the End Times is not the last DLC. The game engine is updating. Med 3 announced, and there's something else coming on the 11th at the Game Awards. Yes. Yeah, good summation. Oh, wait, I might be the first person in because of download speed. Hold on, let me just change the title too. Everyone know if the Vamp Coast ocean stuff from Aisling? I have no idea how that affects them at all. Space Marine 1 and 2 is really good. Yeah, Space Marine 2 is great. It's just very expensive. If you can get the game on sale, like super sale, super cheap, and then you don't put a bunch of money into the DLC, the cosmetic stuff, it's been pretty good. The after, like, I gotta say, I know the game's a live service game, so we knew it was gonna get live service, but the coverage for Space Marine 2 was better than I thought it was going to be. I was like, it's gonna be fucking mid, and you know, whatever, but it was actually pretty good. Dude, they're adding it. I wish they would add in more missions, though. Like, I come back to the game, like, once a year, and there's, like, 3 new missions. And I know missions take a long time, but, yeah, I don't know. I hope that the Vampire Coast gets reworked. I was hyped to play them, just to be disappointed. I think they might be getting some stuff for, the End Times thing. There's probably going to be a fairly big change to all of the undead factions. They're probably going to get some kind of new mechanics. But the majority of the stuff is going to be, you know, Cetra, obviously the new characters, Neferata, you know, those characters. I don't, like, Vampire Coast almost feels like a afterthought, you know? But as much as I do like them, I'm worried that they're not going to get as much attention as the other vampires. Yeah, I wish they added more Tyranids and Chaos. Tyranids? Okoii, why did you not warn us about getting brutally edged? I did warn you! I said you were going to get edged at the end. I said you're going to be disappointed a little bit, and I knew that you were. And that was so fucking funny, by the way. I knew that was coming, because I was watching it myself. You know, and I could see, I was like, we're going to find out. It's going to be the new game. It's going to be huge. One last announcement. Big. And then just, it was such a cock tease. You warned us too late. I did not warn you too late. All right, let's focus on the positives, all right, guys? Medieval 3 is coming in 400 years, but it is coming. And when it comes, so will I. Blue balling a community right now? I know. Well, our balls are pretty blue right now, you know? But we'll find out in what? 6 days? 7 days? A week. 1 week from now, we will find out what the new game is going to be. And I hope that it releases next year. Okay, when are we getting a good greenskin update, dude? I'm actually sad and depressed for Gorbad. What do you mean? Gorbad was the greenskins update. What are you talking about? You mean like because Gorbad's campaign isn't that good? It's just because his campaign isn't that good. Like, I don't know what you want. I went and replayed him in a co campaign, and his campaign is just okay. He's just another greenskin lord. You know? He's aight. His campaign plays fine. He's good. Greenskins are so fun. Yeah, they're fine. Make Gorbad go good. Do you guys really hate Gorbad's campaign? I just think his campaign was made to look worse by the fact that 2 pretty fucking awesome campaigns came out alongside him. You know, Skulltaker is a great campaign, if a little bit overpowered, but it's a full, you know, no holds barred slaughterfest corn campaign, right? Like, what else do you expect? Golg's campaign is one of my favorite campaigns. It's too overpowered right now, but it's one of my favorite campaigns. So I just by the metric of how good those campaigns were, it really made Gorbad's campaign feel a lot worse. Also, Gorbad's start position fucking sucks. If you don't rush the dwarves turn 1, like immediately rush the dwarves, then you just get slaughtered. Is anyone else downloading? We need another person for this, otherwise I'm gonna have to fight this guy with an army. I'm off the Doomstack on this fella. And he's running a Norska Doomstack. Greenskins be like... Okay. Alright. Has that Grimgor and Gorbad got nothing on Grom, to be fair? Yeah. I mean, that's what I keep saying. Like, every time I play Grimgor, I'm like... Or I see Grimgor, I'm like, why would I play Grimgor? Why would I play this vanilla-ass vanilla bitch when I could be playing a goblin-spamming, mega-chad, obese... goblin on a fucking chariot? Like, with like, Grom's Cauldron is one of the best mechanics that they've added in one of these DLCs. It's really satisfying and fun. Like, the unlock methodology is good, if a little bugged. It's still a good campaign. It still holds up. Gorbad's start is rough. I haven't played Black Crag since Warhammer 2. Yeah, it feels like he's in the middle of a lot of really strong like factions, you know? You're just sort of stuck in this horrible... I mean, I'm pretty sure my Gorbad stream, I really fucking struggled because I didn't think to rush the dwarves immediately, right? I have since played them again, and you can snowball pretty hard if you just rush character drain, take character drain, wipe out the dwarves, wipe out the other dwarves, start occupying the desert, maybe take out Scrag, because Scrag is a legitimate problem, and then your major opponent then is Queek, and you're fine. You know? Have you played any of the mods to play the minor factions? Yeah, I've played some minor factions. Grimgor is cool, but he's so call friends before any update build. There's just no way that... Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, if I'm looking at Greenskins campaigns, Wurzag, now with his new start position and the fact that he can get, you know, the mask wearing fellas and shit, like his whole campaign feels unique because it's this, you're constantly pushing savage orcs out. Like even the minor, you know, FLC character and stuff. I think the only character that's on the same level as Grimgor, if not worse, is Azag. Because Azag the Slaughterer, it feels like such an afterthought of a character, you know? He's not even the only guy called the Slaughter. I don't know, these are all little things in the grand scheme of things, dude. I'm way more hyped for like engine improvements and all the other shit that's coming. I can join, but I need the password. Ogrenut. I'll put it in the description. I think the lobby's called like Okoii or some shit. Password's ogrenut. There we go. He has Nagash's crown. I wonder if Azag will have any interactions with Nagash then. Probably not. To quote Pancreas No Work, with Grimgor, you can click on him and he'll say my name as he smears a dwarf across the time and space. I mean, I guess he is a cool guy. Like, Grimgor is strong as fuck. He's very satisfying to use, but he just doesn't have that many mechanics to keep me interested over a long period of time. Like, like basically his campaign is you start with him, you recruit as many Black Orcs as possible, and then you eventually get bored, right? You snowball and you eventually get bored. All right, let's see what armies that people are bringing. So Akarat is bringing an Accursed Etten Doomstack. Ready up if you're ready, guys. These are all the melee cursed ends as well. These things are dangerous. Storm Vermin will be countering with a green skin army of stuff that he hasn't picked an army yet. Alright. Well. Oh. Fuck, whoops. Pick an army, dude. Right, you gotta go with a generic lord, though. Yeah, generic lord with no additions, and then just like an army of stuff. Then you can put in chevrons if you want. We gotta keep it moving, though. Skeleton ogres, skogres. Sounds kind of cool, though. Isn't a bloated corpse just a skeleton with flesh on it? So now that Nagash is in, who is the most desired legendary lord for Warhammer 3? Probably Thanquol, because we don't know if he's in yet. I'm assuming with the End Times confirmation, I think that it would line up perfectly if we now, knowing that Neferat is not going to be there, knowing that we're getting, I think that it's 100% we're going to get a DLC where it's Thanquol, Egrim Van Horseman is going to be involved as an FLC or a Legendary Lord, paid Legendary Lord, and then maybe Monkey King to round out the Cathayans and finish them off. Because then you have the most unique like character for Cathay. We get, or maybe another character, then we get an FLC for Okoii. You are a skeleton with flesh on it. Okay, I mean, yeah, Monkey King is not happening. Why? Why the fuck not? Okay, 19. Okay, a Mangler Squig. Okay, Stormvermin, you can put chevrons and take more than this. You have funds for a reason. It's balanced via funds. So you can take a 4.7k loss, but I would definitely recruit more units or put chevrons. Also, take all of the stuff off of your lord and replace him with an orc. Oh my god, he's doing it individually. Oh fuck! You could add more. I mean, chevrons is fine, but you could just have gotten more Mangler. I mean, all right. This is gonna be an absolute fucking trap. Right, guys, just for basic rules for the Doomstack versus, right? Recruit a basic generic melee lord, take off all of his abilities, and then just recruit as many of a unit as you want. And if you still have a unit and you have funds left over, slap some chevrons on him. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. That's the only rules. Generic lord with no abilities and no items, and then just an army of whatever the fuck you want. And then put chevrons on him if you can afford it or you want to. That's it. That's the only rules. He's going in with... Jesus Christ. Fine, whatever. Alright, well, alright. Oh my god. Ugh. Why does this always happen? I'm genuinely mad that all that shared for Warhammer is Nagash is coming. We're gonna buff Archaon, bye-bye. What are you talking about? There's a whole end times, like, end game whole thing coming. You know? They might even work it into the fabric of Immortal Empires too. So instead of it being like a separate end times thing, it might be that you can play through Immortal Empires and then towards the end of Immortal Empires, like towards the end of your campaign, turn 100, whatever, the end time starts happening. And certain characters start changing. They start getting abilities. They get reworked. And then, like, Archaon gets powered up. And a bunch of armies appear. And, you know? And then the map starts changing.
Just a few unique similar to Elfarian.
Jesus Christ. Stormvermin, you need to get a generic melee lord with no abilities. And then recruit, and then use up all your funds. I don't, how is this so complicated? I don't understand. This is unprecedented levels of confusion. This is amazing. Nagash is going to... Oh, wait. Is Nagash going to have a full roster with the other undead factions? Units as a bonus or just a few unique units similar to Eltharion? My guess is that Nagash is going to be coming as a completely separate, singular new faction with mostly new units, but he's definitely going to have some crossover where you can get access to undead units from all other factions, or lots of other factions. If I had to guess, definitely he's going to be coming with some of his own units. We know that they have, like, more tacts, whatever, more tacts. Maybe he doesn't understand English. Apparently, we're just gonna start. I think you might be right, and this guy doesn't speak English, because that's crazy. Just generic melee lord, like, large funds means you can get more than 20 units if you can afford it. Not large funds, large unit, whatever, army size, what, you know what I mean? Large armies, larger armies, whatever. Typical orc moment. This is very greenskin pilled, kind of not really understand what's going on, just wanting to get in and fight. They said he will have more Tarks and the other units too, Tomb Kings and Vamps units included. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at these oh my god, wait, what? Why do they have Vanguard deployment? Did the Ettins always have Vanguard deployment? I never even noticed that. Why did Ettins have Vanguard deployment? What a weird... I mean, that's yet another thing they get, the giant stone. I thought they got that from Sale when I was playing him. His name being a Skaven unit and having a negative IQ is poetic. It might just be a lack of translation, dude. He might just not speak English very well. The Ends win this, though. 100%. I don't think the Ends are capable of losing to an army like this. He's not even controlling the units. What's happening? Is this guy's first time playing Total War? I swear, the Stormvermin's definitely played Total War before, or been in the streams before, I think. Could just be an average Okoii viewer? How dare you? All of my viewers are geniuses. No, that's not just me lying and glazing. That's just factual. Oh my god. I mean, Ends just win this. They just do too much damage. Good lord. Yeah. Yep. DC maybe? I'm panicking. Okay, viewers are just a single mangler squigs. God, that sounds really dangerous though. Mangler squigs coming in singular units. Dude, they've barely even taken any damage. Like, wow. Mangler squigs really are a shell of their former selves. Like, they used to be so strong.
I can't believe you're calling my bro a genius.
He's just on a stroll. Rest in piss, sir. It probably would have done him a favor if he had used all of his funds, you know? A lot of Okoii on my screen right now. How? Okay, this is me then. This is me. That's me right there. That's what I look like. That's my body. That's what my body looks like. God, put them out of their misery. This is an absurd amount of ends for the amount of money that you start with. Look at his little arm going. Oh my god, wait. Someone needs to make a mod where both of the Ettin's arms are the little arm. Dude, they need to make an anemic giant mod where it's just the Ettins, but they've got like just two little arms and both the skinny legs. Imagine two little arms like windmilling while he's stomping on shit. You could call the mod even more cursed Ettin. Extremely cursed Ettin. God, I wish I was that good at modding. I would really like just a small Ettin. What, like a unit of little Ettins or just one tiny Ettin? That was a fucking landslide. Holy shit. Hey, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Throwing up the salute. What the fuck? Did you see that? Did you see that fucking racist Ettin? That's unacceptable. All right, somebody else can roll in. I'll refresh the map. Default funds. Right, guys. Okay, so just to summarize, you can change your army, by the way, Arcaret. So, just to summarize, all right, you just recruit a generic lord for whatever faction you want, whatever army that you're going for, and then recruit as many of that unit as you can, and then put chevrons on them. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's Doomstack versus PvP. Just to check the patch notes, KOS has 4 melee defense and 700 more HP now. What's KOS? KOS. Am I retarded? Kingdom of Keeper of Secrets. Oh. I mean, okay. Ready up when you're ready, boys. Did Keepers of Secrets need a buff? I feel like a lot of the single entities kind of need a buff. There always feels like they're... I mean, I guess if you just take care of missiles, they're usually still extremely strong, but... balance always feels whack. Yes, dude, the Keeper of Secrets in I can't believe how horny the Keeper of Secrets Lord is that we recruited in my Dakala campaign. I've never heard those voice lines before. Remember to ready up when you're ready, dude. Dark Elves? What did Dark Elves get? Other than the you know, what are they called? The new Dark Elf Bellas? I can't remember what they're called, god damn it. Fuck, the guys with the dual swords, whatever. Should have stayed a secret. Come on, Max. How long is it? What do you even... Oh, there we go. Alright. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. It's the Doomstack again versus feral ice bears. I think the ice bears might win. They're actually anti-large. Feral ice bears and then is a crazy pull, by the way. Also, remember, dude, select a lord and then take away all of their abilities, their spells, all that kind of shit. It'll give you more money to put into your army and stuff like that, just in the future. Devotees. Devotees of Slaanesh. Yeah. I thought they were going to go with Devotees. Dark Elves have ice bears? Yes, because of Rakarth. Rakarth can recruit them in his campaigns. Different map? This is a different map. I already randomized the map. What if you did a PvP free-for-all Doomstack and made it more chaotic? We could actually do that. I would have to take part in it, though. I still kind of hope for Total War Battletech. Yeah, we'll do that actually after this. Why not? That sounds fun. We'll do some free-for-all, some one... If we can get 4 people, we'll do a 1v1, v1, v1. Aww. Why are bears so adorable? They're such devastating, murderous, just terrifying creatures. E? Is this an E for Etten? Fucking E for Etten? Good shit. I like the theme, the E formation. The big E. Rated E for Enton. Large man versus cocaine bears. I'm gonna draw Homer Simpson on the map while we wait. It's Homer Simpson, guys, see? Oh, they're starting. Battle's commencing. Okay, I think Ettins might take this just because of the sheer volume of damage that they do and their scaling abilities, but there's a lot of bears, and bears have an incredibly large amount of anti-large. They have 35 bonus versus large, which is going to put their melee attack from 69 way up to like over 100. So this could go either way. The bears are coming. Running down the middle flag. The Ettins are prepared. Wow, that's a crazy image. The large men are coming in with their arms that they got big and during quarantine. Oh, the bear slap. Oh, spanking those bears. Did you just give Plankton a fucking stroke, dude? The bears will begin eventually. Okay, it looks like the bears are getting absolutely demolished right now. Taking some serious casualties here. The Ents coming in, spanking those bears. Bears are getting slapped pretty hard. Oh my goodness. This is DLC units versus non-DLC units. Even though they're wrapping them up, they're not doing anything. That's insane. I had too much faith in these bears. No, Mr. Bear. Ends are so goddamn strong, though. Oh, wait, no. They're taking some damage. They're getting chewed up a little bit. But it looks like it's over. God damn. This is why polar bears are an endangered species. This is not why, well, because of giant people. I guess that's true. Poor guy. Poor bears. Oh shit, they're actually taking one down though. I mean, that did significantly better than the other army. That's something. Can anyone take down the Doomstack, ideally with new units? Because it doesn't look like it. All right, I'm gonna rehost. Let me rehost. Past game name is Okoii, by the way. Ogrenut. I'm gonna jump in, put it on free for all. What's a good free for all map? No. Big crater? Lost Temple? Give me like a big open map. There you go. Troll Country. Now, what do we take? What would be a good pick? Maybe Slaanesh. And then... Good plan? I think this is a smart plan. I see your army. Yeah, that's fine. They're not going to counterpick me. If you counterpick one person, the other people will counterpick you. There's no counterpicking. Just take a fun army of some interesting fun shit, and then we're good. You know? Okay, if you had to sleep with a corrupted ogre, which corrupted god would you choose? Corn, because it would kill me quicker. Everyone counters you so you don't have fun. That would be so lame, though. That would be so unfun and lame. They wouldn't do that. Everybody here wants to have fun. Merworms delete them, surely. I mean, maybe? I don't really know. Guys, remember... Wait, hang on. Let me just vet everybody's shit. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my finger... I'm gonna hope you guys did it correctly, right? Generic melee lord with no items, and then an entire army of a single unit, right? And then you put items on, like... And then you can put chevrons on those units. That's it. I probably should have vetted everybody's shit. Hopefully nobody went over and did something wrong. I think everybody here gets the idea. $19 merworms win. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about what to make. Like I said, we're dealing with a lot right now. Okay, one of you doesn't have an SSD, that's for sure. Dark Teuton, you need to get yourself an SSD, my guy. This game will load so much faster for you if you do that. Oh. This is good, because I didn't see the titty snakes last time. You look like a bug. All right, the legions of titty snakes. We'll probably win. No big deal. All right, let's do this. Let's see what people brought. "19 titty snakes" is the obvious choice. So it's gonna be us versus Bloated Corpse Doomstack. Helping Abominations and Merworms, of course. Holy shit. Alright. This is gonna be crazy. Think about how much mobility we have, though. The Titty Snake Legions commence. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get him! Get him! Are pleasures guys good against large? No, they're not. Uh-oh. We gotta use Devastating Flanker a little bit. Oh, all the damage though. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Yo, the damag. Dude, the damag from this is crazy. Look at our value, dude. Holy shit. No, the Merworms are coming in. Run. Run. Run, run, run. Let them fight it out. Run. Oh, no. No, the bloated corpses are coming. Jesus Christ, no. Fuck it. Get around him, get around him. Wrap him up. Yeah!
We are loosed. Speed and momentum. Shock and awe.
Holy shit, no, we gotta keep him back. Maybe we can create a chain reaction.
We relish deviancy. Dice them.
Shit. Not the Merworms. Oh no. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're gonna die. Oh fuck, there's so many bloated corpses. Run! Run! We gotta dip, we gotta dip. Change flanks. Oh no, no. The bloated corpses are doing nothing, dude. He's going for us because we're the only one with any infantry. Any multiple models, I mean. Rush him! Oh shit, no! Fuck! Ah! No!
No restraints.
Shit! Alright, they got us with one of them. Chasing that colossal monster. Get him, get him, get him! Okay, most of the bloated corpses are dead. Oh shit. Get him, get him, get him. Chase it down. No, ow, ow.
Yes.
Holy shit. No, the Merworms are coming. No. No, 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 get away, get away, get away. No.
No restraint.
Oh, fuck. This is a crazy fight. These Merworms are invincible, though. With their regen and stuff, too. We got no chance. The fact that this guy is green is very confusing. Why is it green, purple, green? They just skipped right over red.
Pleasure ongoing. Flow to sensation.
I think as you know, we're doing pretty good considering what Pleasure Seekers are and what they're good against. This is pretty impressive. Holy shit, we're actually doing great.
Pleasure seekers. Savage beauty. Beautiful slaughterers. Crush them.
These goddamn Merworms. Look at them rolling around all happy.
Lord of Slanesh. Slanesh wields it. To bloodshed. Decadent slaughter.
Okay, I think the Merworms might win. You'll be shocked to learn, guys, that the Merworms are probably gonna win.
Their flesh.
It is ecstasy.
Damn it. I think we put up a good fight, though. I think we came third. Or second, no, third.
All for Slanesh.
Unless we can take over the Skaven guy.
Lord of Slanesh. Lord of Decadence. Lord of Slanesh. Willing and ready. Dance to battle.
None more deviant.
Oh.
We relish deviancy.
Oh.
Die slowly.
Oh.
Shock and awe.
Oh, good.
Science of stampedes.
Oh, shit. Warlord loses that fight, right? Yeah, oh my god.
For the Dark Prince.
Holy shit, we're actually beating dude, if these pleasure seekers get on a Merworm, they win. That's nuts.
Swift and murderous. Alive.
Oh.
Procession. Perish.
Uh-oh. We're going down.
Savagery untold.
Shockingly, the enormous regenning colossal creatures are gonna win this. The bloated corpse stack, by the way, extremely based.
Pleasure seekers.
I think this just goes to show how good pleasure seekers are, though. Even in the wrong environment, they still did really good.
Dark Hearts.
Man, I hope Medieval 3 comes out like maybe the year after next year. Pre-alpha? Like, we could be looking at a 5-year development. Ugh, please no. Get away from me. No. No, my beautiful Celesti King. We're out. How did we get knocked out before fucking Dark Teuton? How is Leader still here? Oh, he has fucking Arnessa. Oh, shit. Oh! This is hype. What the fuck? Oh, yo, she's kicking it in the face. He actually has really high effort animations. I've never actually looked at her before. Kind of makes me wish she was a better character. Like had, you know, better stats and whatever. Is she unbreakable? No. Definitely not. Doing pretty good though. Significantly higher melee defense than the worm, and she's got anti-large. This is why we take generic heroes, because that 35 bonus for large is actually quite a good matchup for the Merworm. I guess that's lore, sort of weirdly lore correct too. Look at the size difference. Yeah, this is why why generic melee lords. Oh wow. They do kind of look like big funky frogs. Oh my god. Guys, go get killed already. In all fairness, he brought a bloat stack. He deserves a real lord. That's fair. But if any of us had brought infantry, he would have been devastating. The value that you can inflict with that army against infantry like is would be wacky. They're just waiting in a polite queue. Oh. Oof. How much value did she get? 1,500 value ain't bad. I mean, this is the environment where she should be doing well, though, I guess. God damn it. Who won then? By how much? Of course, Scout. 90%? Okay. I mean, okay. Second to last ain't bad. Third to first, second to last. That's technically third place. That's not bad. Fuck it. We'll move them. We'll make sure move the map around as well. Why not? All right. What do we do now? We're just about to go crazy. This is about to go nuts. Wait, how do I... There we go. Oh yeah! We could just about perfectly afford it too. We only have 277 value left. There we go. ILC Patrol. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're probably gonna win. December 1st, Doomstack. New players, cheap LD boys. You don't remember to swap your army around, guys. Take something else. Unless... Wait, you can take the unique dragons? Vault thrower sky cutters would be good. It might be a little bit sweaty, because then you're flying. Alright, let's wait. Can I check everybody's stuff? No, I can't. Damn it. Vet them, Okoii? I can't check their stuff, otherwise I would vet them. How are we feeling about Total War Lego in a week, fellas? What's your guys' actual predictions? Because I'm thinking Total War 40k. That's genuine. That's my genuine prediction. I think Medieval 3, Total War 40k, and then the Warhammer 3 End Times thing. I think that's what they're going to be doing. Total War 40k announced at the Game Awards in front of millions of people is going to be huge for them. So I think that's 100% what's going to happen. Holy shit, we got so many. Oh my god, we got so many. Wow. Wait a minute. How come my bar extended to the left and not... They didn't get all thin.
Son of Ulthuan.
What's with that?
Seafarers. Here to serve. Prince of Ulthuan.
Dude, guys, do you like all my semen? Look at my semen. Would you guys say that you're a big fan of my semen? I've produced a lot of semen, as you can see. Oh boy. So we've got semen stack. A poison wind globadier army. A sea elemental stack. You sweaty bitch, Galfon. And an entire army of fucking necroflex. Oh my god, we're gonna lose.
Noble Prince.
Meet in the middle, guys. Come on.
As you say.
The legions of the Asa will command victory. A lot of guys. Runs beautifully though. I'm not even getting vaguely low frames. I haven't seen a necroflex stack in a long time. Once again with the sea elementals as well, I don't really like the texture of the swirls. But I think if they worked on it a little bit, it could be good. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to push Mr. Globadier over here. Charge!
You know the drill.
Not bad stats though. 3843 for basic cheap infantry is pretty insane. Oh shit, who wins this actually? Oh my god, the elementals are getting blasted. That's not good. It feels very sea-pilled.
Ship's company.
Charge!
Ever vigilant. Company, engage! To battle!
Charge! Overwhelm them!
Rush forth! As our seafarers, rush forth!
Get around the sides!
At once! Ship's company! Warship crew! As our seafarers!
Get around them! They can't kill all of us!
For the High Elf fleet! Ready weapons!
Wait, what is this? Guys, come on, I said no abilities! Guys, I said no abilities. That was literally the... Come on!
Take the lead!
We said this so many times.
Just give the word. Proceed.
Good. I don't know how many times I gotta say stuff repeatedly.
Moving.
You big cheater.
Proceed.
Oh my goodness, the death.
Proceed. Ship's company. Just give the word.
You big dirty cheater. Holy shit, my frames.
Take the lead. Now. Just give the word.
Push. Get on them. I think we will eventually win this. It's just overwhelming them.
Storm that place.
Just getting in there, you know?
Forward.
Holy shit, my frames. Oh, the volleys.
Consider it done.
Push.
High Elf fleet. Let's have it.
Go, 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 go.
Proceed. Take the lead.
Oh my goodness. Can we use bound spells on monsters? Yes, that's fair. That's something. If it comes with the creature, then yes.
Rush forth.
Of course, that's part of the creature. But like the whole point is that we're supposed to be taking just the Doomstacks, not lords with abilities and shit. A generic lord, no abilities. That's like the whole point, right? The Doomstack needs to speak for itself. Holy shit! Visually, I mean, this looks spectacular. But.
Ship's company. Rush forth. Warship crew. Ready weapons.
Get warshipped on, son.
Moving. A sound plan.
Storm that place. Moving.
Push.
To the high elf fleet. Attack the enemy without doubt. Let's have it. To battle. Ready and eager.
Wow, this high elf guy is absolutely dominating. With all that melee defense, probably. Princes are actually very good. High elf princes.
Until our last breath. Do not falter. Stop them. Ship's company. Run. Consider it done. What can we do?
Oh my goodness.
Plans of action. Plans of action.
Dude, one volley. Poison winds are so strong.
Chance. Get there now. Asur seafarers. Asur. Back
Holy
to
shit.
fighting.
Come back. Come back and help. Oh god. How's this fight going? And they're still duking it out. It's pretty close. The elementals are really tanky, but they don't do as much damage.
Asur seafarers. Take action. We must act. Lockstep march.
Holy shit.
Plans of action. Guardian of order.
Get back in there.
Company. Plans of action. Give your all.
Destroy and overwhelm them.
What can we do?
Ship's company are immortal.
Quickly, move. This is not good. Back to fighting.
I don't even know if we win this. Their poison wing globadiers are actually pretty tanky.
One last chance. Lockstep march.
They're kind of doing better in melee than I expected.
What can we do? Asur seafarers. Plans of action. Ship's company. Lockstep march. Plans
Damn.
of action. Stop them. Plans of action.
Okay, I think we won.
What
I think we won. We're definitely leading in value and definitely not. Oh, actually, the fucking elementals are doing insane. 23,000 value.
Prince of Ulfwan. Asur Prince. What can we do? Make them regret. We must attack. To battle. Ship's company. We must.
So much Skaven coming back from retreating too.
Last breath. Over yonder, fast.
Break, you son of a bitch. Accept defeat at the hands of the Sea Elf legions.
What can we do? Do not falter. Stop them. No regrets. Make them regret.
Oof.
Asur seafarers. Plans of action. Stop them.
Once we've mopped these guys up, it'll be easy sailing from there when we can just wipe out the rest of the sea elementals easily. You know? Then that's where the smooth sailing begins. No sea puns intended.
Get there now. We must attack. Flee. We must attack.
Holy shit. This is going so bad. We should have taken a stronger army. Can't believe this it wasn't a resounding success.
Moving out. Do not falter. Asur seafarers.
Alright, I think we can start
ever
prepping.
vigilant. This is not good. Ship's company. Make them regret. What can we do?
How are they holding on in some of these spots though, for real?
Now. This is not good. Until our last breath.
Oh my god, just die. Fuck me.
What can we do? Until our last breath.
No.
Lockstep march. Back.
Fucking poison winds.
Not good. No regrets. Quickly move.
Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Look at this fucking conga line. Shit.
Asur seafarers.
I have a weird. Oh my god, we did better than the Necrofex Colossus with our infantry stack. You believe that? think that means that the
Plans of action.
I think that means that the ship's company Doomstack is actually just, you know, completely stronger than the Necrophex Colossus Doomstack, and we should just accept that as our new truth. Prepare your Seaman, Okoii. The elementals are ripped for your pleasure. Oh my goodness. God damn. No, everyone's getting drowned on land. The poison winds would have been really useful here against these
Ship's company.
against these sea elementals. Maybe we should have gone for the sea elementals and the Necrophex.
What can we do?
Was that a fire alarm? Did you guys hear a fucking...
Plans of action.
Did you hear that? Somebody's fire alarm needs the batteries changing. You hear that? Occasional beep.
This is not good. Back to fighting. Retreat.
Whoa. Second place ain't bad. We have this now first place, but what can you do? What can men do against such reckless, you know, high elf SEMs?
Run! Plans of
Don't
action.
run, kill. Man, sea elementals are really strong though. 30% physical resistance, 20% missile resistance, perfect vigor. They split up if they get killed, I think. Yeah, once dropping below 25% health, they turn into Oceanids. They have an AoE castable ability. They cause terror. Like, so good. 78 melee defense, great weapon strength, good against infantry. Armor pan, like, they're so fucking strong. High elves up top where they belong. Oh god, that's...
What can we do?
That's just
This
not
is
true.
not good. Make them regret.
Now you know that's not true. Cannot unhear that fucking fire alarm beep sound in the background. That is so distracting. Why do they even have fire alarms? Like, why do they even have smoke detectors in the wilds? Why do they have smoke detectors in the wilds? Like, actually, somebody help with that. I'm confused. Explain the lore. Explain the Warhammer lore behind smoke detectors in the jungle.
We must attack. Captain. Retreat. Make them regret.
Because they prevent forest fires? Because only you can prevent forest fires. God damn it. Okay, valiant defeat. I'll take it. I mean, we got absolutely fucking destroyed in the grand scheme. All right, we'll do one more. Why not? Maybe Norska, and then what's new for Norska? That would be just disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That feels good. Feels like a good usage. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Tremors. Remake Birdman, Okoii? What's Birdman? Bear Doomstack? Somebody already brought a Bear Doomstack. Oh! I'm not taking another infantry spam Doomstack. That's not gonna happen. Remember, guys, no heroes also, otherwise I would take a Bjorg Bearstruck stack. Try not to counterpick, just take whatever's fun. Elemental Bear stack. I never recruit Elemental Bears. I don't know what it is. And it's just a big frozen bear, but I just never bother. I guess I don't get that far into Kislev campaigns. I get a full army of Streltsy, you know, and then I bop around for a little bit, doing some stuff, killing some people, kind of unifying provinces, getting Kislev strong, and then I just kind of get bored. Kislev feel pretty good now, though, since their rework. What's the password for Leroy, or is this the last one? This will be the last one, but yeah. The password always is ogrenut. Ooh. Could you use... Oh, I want to try something. I have an idea. I have a really good idea. So these are the chimeras. Chimeras, whatever they're called. These motherfuckers were really good in my campaign, though. I actually like them. As far as flying SCMs go, not bad. Legitimately good. So it'll be Norska versus the Dwarves versus the Chorfs. 19 Bane Blades would go hard as fuck. Oh, the 40k Doomstack option potential is huge. If you can even Doomstack, they might introduce. There's all sorts of stuff they could introduce. Might be too difficult. I want to see if I can land on this island. This has got to be possible, right? I'm sure it won't end up with my units being killed. Alright, so we've got a... Oh my god, a Kadai Destroyer stack. A Carnosaur stack. Oh, on the Dwarf one, it's Carnosaurs. And then a... What else? Where's the last one? Is it stealthed? Or are they underground? Let me land. Can I land? You can't land. Damn it. Where's the last stack?
Smell their fear.
No! Leave my lord alone!
I'll abide.
Leave my lord alone! Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Run! That's so mean. Where's the last army? Dwarfs thing, and then I guess it's gotta be... Maybe it's Fimir? Maybe it's Fimir and they're invisible. Gotta be stalking Fimir.
Onward.
What the fuck? Did this guy forget to bring something?
Lusting for blood.
I'm so confused. Alright. Fuck it, let's commit. Commit! Go, go, go! Get him! We have armor pen? We do. This gotta help. fuck? Oh wait, was that it? I saw it for a second. I think. Peeking units in the trees? I guess there's some kind of stealthy guy plan going on. Oh, there they are. Dreadmaws. I should have known.
Prepare to ruin. No time to lose. Begin the...
We should have known the stealthy Dreadmaw stack. This is going pretty, like, you know, not one-sided though, right? The Captain Anti-Large fucking Carnosaur spam over here though is gonna have the best time. Get me out of here. We're way faster. Let's go hunt us some worms. No, run. Wait, I can shoot Carnosaurs. No! Bastard! I don't think this is gonna do anything. Get out of there. Fuck. Damn it. This is such a fucking slam down. Fire! Oh, the damage though. The damage though, actually. Dive, 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 dive. Go, 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 go. Get him. Get him gone. This is a big old smackdown. Okay, would you do a long campaign victory if Monkey King gets added? Yeah, maybe, if he's like fun. If they added Monkey King and he's really, really fun, then sure. Look at this fucker with his worms. No! Worming your way in here. Burn! What? Did he just hide? He started hiding when I shot at him. This little bastard! No way, dude. He's fucking hiding. Why is he hiding? You bastard! No! You absolute bastard, man. What is this? You can't kite with the fucking worms? Motherfucker has 2,000 value. An entire stack of anti-large monsters is so gross. 35 bonus plus large and frenzy. Crazy. We're a little bit fucked up. Wait, can I land this guy and then regen him then? 48 seconds of regen? It's kind of cool as hell. It gets stalk. Oh, that's neat. It gets stalk and then healing. 0.40% regen. You can land and then heal. That's neat. That's really cool. What's happening? Why is this happening? Oh no. Why? What the fuck? Oh, I don't have a land unit. Oh, what the fuck? Your leadership is gone? What? But these could be land creatures. Lame. We should... Okay, there should be a rule about not killing the lords then or something. This guy, okay, he has to stop kiting though. He just has to. Many worms, many worms. Many worms range attack. But the connoisseurs are coming in, they're anti-large, closing the gap. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh, okay. Interesting. Definitely would have controlled these individually. I put them into smaller groups. Oh, he's just underground again? Stop kiting! Oh my god, Brandon, stop kiting! Brandon Ward, you gotta stop kiting. Just fucking fight. You bastard, man. Come on. Oh, he's lost his lord, and they seem to be losing a lot of leadership. Oh, when they waver, though, they're done. When they're yellow, they're gone. As soon as they waver, they disappear. So there's gonna be a chain reaction here, where broken, and then immediately they're gone. Wait, as soon as they shatter, they're wavering, and then, wait, the enemy is controlled, wait, what? The same leadership thing. If they lose their lord, they lose their leadership. They have the same thing as flying units. That's interesting. I mean, that makes sense, because you could technically permanently kite with them, so that's fair. Are they considered flying units? I guess. I mean, they definitely have the same mechanic placed on them. Okay, we didn't come last. That's something. But all right, that'll do for I think. God damn, we gotta iron out those rules too. All right, well, it's getting on, but yeah, big announcements, good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. In between now and the Game Awards, I guess. But then, obviously, on the 11th, remember, I'm gonna be streaming the Game Awards, and we'll see what that big old announcement is. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.